In the not too distant future, next Sunday AD, there was a guy named Joe, not too different than you or me. He worked in a satellite loading bay, just polishing switches to pay his way. He did his job well with a cheerful face, but his bosses didn't like him, so they shot him into space.
Oh my God!
We're sending cheesy movies, the worst ever made. Joe says when you got lemons, you make lemonade. Now keep in mind he can't control when the movies begin or end, because he used the extra parts to make his robot friends. Robot roll call, camera, servo, gypsy, crow. If you're wondering how he eats and breathes and other science facts, just to repeat yourself, it's just a show. I should really just relax. For Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Dr. Forrester, my body has rejected my new liver.
Oh, here, Frank, fill this out and put it next to the machine.
Well, I don't want to wait that long.
Well, then just get another liver from the machine. You happen to have $150,000 in quarters on you, don't you?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Oh. Anyway, Mike, your movie this week is from the team Golan Globus, some producers I've wanted to inflict on you for some time. It stars Kathy Ireland, and it's called Alien from L.A.
Alien from L.A., that's kind of redundant, isn't it?
Frank?
Let's talk about Pune.
Yeah.
A career as a filmmaker. Like, quality aside, has spent his life making movies and hopefully having a lot of fun doing it.
He made those movies that you were very fond of growing up. You're flipping through the channels. You got home from school, and you go past USA, and they're playing Cyborg. Like, oh, I'll watch Cyborg.
Oh yeah.
And then you flip over to Showtime, and they're playing Doll Man. And you have no idea that the same guy made both those movies.
How would you know?
And then you flip over to Comedy Central, and Mystery Science Theater is watching Alien from L.A. All the same guy. So thanks, Albert Pune.
Go watch Alien from L.A. That's a weird fucking movie. We sat there and had a whole fucking discussion about what movies we're going to watch today, and it wasn't even going to be arcade at first.
Which is a sign of variety.
Yuck!
$30 years, $25, and I shaved my head for you?
Well, you didn't have to, Baldy.
My hair! My beautiful head of TV's Frank hair!
Your movie today, Mark, is called Santa Claus. It's a thoughtful, well-shot documentary about the Crimean War.
It's a stupid Mexican kids movie!
Here are gathered boys and girls of different races and creeds. They have come from many lands to help Santa bring joy and happiness to all of the Earth's children. These little helpers are from Africa.
Oh my God!
Yay! What?
That's what children from Africa look like, all of them.
Yep, all of them. Yes, children, work for me.
This is where all the missing children end up. But let's take a look. Oh, and this one has the shortest synopsis. Santa Claus, Pitch, the mean-spirited devil, is trying to ruin Christmas. Santa Claus teams up with Merlin the magician and the children of the world. Oh my God, that's a pretty big team up. In order to save the day.
Luce, aeroplan, la planetus, satellite. Pravda, Tamara?
I can't understand you. Do you work for me?
Santa, for Christmas, I want to go home.
Oh my God, it's 94 minutes long.
Great.
Let's go. Oh, he's not there.
Oh no, is he going to the bathroom? Oh! Santa's fluffing himself before he answers.
Well, our next film, simply titled Santa Claus, was on a 3-movie DVD collection of Santa Claus classics. Classics does not have 16 quotation marks around it, as it should. Includes the classic hits Joe Santa Claus and Santa Claus Conquers the Martians, which is awful. But Jack, we decided to watch Santa Claus, which is, I think should be called Santa Claus versus the Devil.
I believe I found a link on YouTube where it's called Santa Claus versus Satan.
Yeah, which is an appropriate title. What is the premise of Santa Claus?
I'm calling this great holiday classic. Santa Claus has to fight one of the devil's minions for the control of good girls and boys. Why are you doing this?
This is funny. It's not a classic.
No, it's not. So Santa Claus learns that the devil is sending one of his minions to Earth to try to corrupt the little boys and girls. Yeah. And so Santa has to do nothing and hope that the little boys and girls do good on their own.
Well, when it starts off, though, it starts off slow. I mean, it starts off where we learn that Santa has enslaved a large group of children from all portions of the world.
Indentured servitude.
And forces them to sing while he plays on the piano.
But we should also note that he lives in a castle in the clouds instead of Earth.
The North Pole, yeah.
Yeah.
He lives in outer space.
He lives in space. He's
okay.
Space Santa.
This seems to be a foreign film, right? Yes. And different cultures have different interpretations of the Santa Claus myth. And it's very possible this is just the Mexican Santa Claus. Maybe Mexican Santa Claus lives in a city in the clouds. We don't know. I don't know.
Mexico?
At Mexico, email or tweet at Red Letter Media.
Tell us what if your Santa Claus lives on a space station.
And works with Merlin.
And works with Merlin and
Merlin is in this movie.
Enslaved children who build your toys, and if he fights the devil on a regular basis.
Not on a regular basis.
And has the world's first fleshlight.
Santa's got his blowjob machine already.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
This is early fleshlight.
Yep.
Which is half the size of a wall.
Yeah.
It's
Santa has a very huge cock.
Yeah.
My God!
He's constantly giving.
Santa's a giver.
Oh!
Damn, girl.
Yeah, where's Mrs. Claus in this whole scenario?
Don't need no
Merlin.
Mrs. Claus. I got.
Merlin's the bottom.
He's a power bottom.
He's a power bottom.
He gives back. You know what I'm saying?
How he, you know.
He's very mad. This is magic every time they get to go.
Well, no, because you can tell Merlin kind of walks a little.
Yeah, he's got a real problem.
He's hurting. He's hurting from the night before.
He probably has a potion for every time Santa comes into his room at night.
Let's see now. Open up your pack. Alley-oop.
It's called his Erase My Memory potion.
Hurry, Mr. Merlin. This is no time to play horsey. Santa's in danger.
So, Santa has a magical castle in the clouds.
Yes.
He has children from all races and creeds, being the most broad and general stereotypical of their nation, including, I mean, Africans right out of the bush, Spaniards playing a mariachi, and USA kids being cowboys. Yes. And then we meet our children characters, right? And we have rich kid whose parents don't love him. We have mean boys that throw rocks, and poor girl who's poor. So Santa Claus has magical items. He uses them to watch all the little girls and boys and hear them. And I thought that was my favorite part, with all the little like Power Rangers-y gadgets, like in his special cloud castle.
The eye that came out, which looked at Earth.
He had like an ear satellite thing, and of course a giant vagina on the wall.
He's got wind-up toy reindeer.
Awesome.
And if they're not back at the Cloud Castle before sunrise, they turn into dust. And if Santa doesn't make it back to the Cloud City before Christmas is over, he will starve to death on Earth because he can't eat any of our food. He can only eat cloud food.
That's magical.
Charming production value, lots of little smoke effects and basic.
Lots of smoke effects.
Everything had dry ice. The
Even
glasses had dry ice.
Normal fountains on Earth had dry ice coming out of them.
The only reason the movie got made is because it was produced by the Dry Ice King of Mexico.
We got all this dry ice here. You want to make a Santa Claus movie?
Trying to get rid of this dry ice.
Merlin.
Yeah.
Merlin the magician is in the movie.
For some reason.
For some reason.
Him and Santa Claus are roommates. Because he lives in the Cloud Castle with Santa and all of the children.
Neither of them have wives, but it's all perfectly platonic.
Yeah. And they live
have
with
different bedrooms.
the hairy-chested blacksmith who also.
Oh yeah.
works,
Who's in one scene but no shirt.
Girl.
He pounds the metal all day, and Santa Claus comes in, asks him to make him a key for his keyhole.
Was that like a metaphor for?
I think so.
For like.
I would love to find out if these are all real Santa Claus myths, or if the filmmakers.
This is the result of tequila. It's tequila and dry ice.
You know.
Yeah.
Just one long night of margaritas and.
They wake up and there's like a film reel on their bed.
What did we do last night?
Oh my God! Did we make a movie?
Oh no! Not again!
Just call it Santa Claus.
Wait, what happens in it? Whatever, man.
Oh God, can you imagine how much we're not going to laugh when we talk about Christmas vacations?
Them waking up hungover.
It's like a devil costume. What the hell happened?
Why did I get this red makeup on me? What is that?
What happened there, Santa? I don't know.
Where did all these children come from? And they're asking to just go home. Sir, can we just go home? We won't tell anybody about your movie.
It hurts! It hurts! It hurts! It hurts! It hurts!
So much imagination and things happening well beyond their budgetary or reasoning or anything. Satan is. We haven't even said that like Satan and devils are in this movie.
Yeah.
It's a very Catholic movie.
Yeah.
Santa Claus is the good guy. The devil is the bad guy.
I'm sorry. I just flashed back to them like, oh God.
Are you sure we made a Santa Claus movie? Who got the Merlin hat? I'm like, I don't know, man. We put it together later.
Where did this castle come from?
I picture them on the beach, like in Mexico. They just wake up in the morning. There's all this shit everywhere. A couple of the kids just don't wake up. The one in the sombrero is like moving.
Quick, pack up the giant doll costumes and let's run.
Well, everyone should people watch this movie, Santa Claus, would they get the same entertainment value out of it that we did?
We laughed a lot talking about it, but it's not the most entertaining movie I've ever seen. I mean, it's weird, and it's interesting, but the entertainment value is kind of.
And for anyone like us who is into bad movies or B movies, you need something for the Christmas time. You need something for the holiday season. And I think it's a perfect thing. It's something that you can put on in the background, make a joke here or there, and just kind of let sit in the background. I think everyone should watch this.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I found a lot of entertainment from it, but it was also because we were making jokes about it and and adding more to it. If I were watching this by myself, I would probably be bored.
Well, like a lot of bad movies, you need a group of people.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's like a puzzle. It's fun to put together because it's so weird and makes no sense, and it's entertaining. It's I think it's great. Well, let's get to the point of the discussion.
Sure.
When we pick the best of the worst, and I'm going to say it's a unanimous decision for all of us.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit on the fence. Well, I think everyone agrees that this is trash.
This is getting the axe.
With these two, it's like incompetence versus creativity. I mean, this is just laughably bad. This is cute. There's some cuteness in here.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit on the fence, though I do still think I'm leaning towards elves.
Well, can you give us a solid answer?
Elves. I'll go with elves. But it's not that cut. I'm just saying it's not that cut and dry.
You're saying it's a
closer than than all that.
It's pretty close.
I agree, and they were both. I agree that it's closer. They were both contenders for different reasons. Yeah, bad puppetry, bad effects, the most convoluted writing of any movie I've seen in recent history. My vote for best of the worst is Santa Claus.
Oh.
Absolutely. This is classic cinema where their imagination was bigger than their budget or means, and I really enjoyed how big it was for how little they did.
Jesse, your pick for best of the worst?
This is so tough. This is really, this might be the hardest one that I've had to make a decision on. Because, again, I agree. This one was just so bad, and I know that the point of the show is for bad movies. I understand. But it also kind of felt like they just kind of slapped the whole Christmas thing in there. To me, personally. There's no, like,
you're
this
knocking
is happening.
off points for not sticking to the theme.
Yeah.
You gotta go with what was
you gotta stick that landing.
the most entertaining.
But I really, really enjoyed Santa Claus, and I'm not sure now if I enjoyed it so much because of the creativity or because of how I pictured them putting this movie together.
Which is fiction.
Which is we all just made it up.
Yeah.
But that's hilarious.
Whatever you were entertained by, no matter what, right?
I think that I laughed more during Santa Claus, so Santa Claus gets my pick of best of the worst.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to create a problem.
And, listen, we can have a tie. That's fine.
The second ever tie of best of the worst, because I have to go with elves for best of the worst. While I thoroughly enjoyed Santa Claus, although there were lots of points where I just wanted it to end, and it was dry and dull, I enjoyed the creativity, the foreign filmness of it. I think I had more fun watching elves.
That's fair.
It was a cheap, shitty horror movie that was so convoluted and crappy that it...
And you're gonna elevate it above something that was made with care and love.
Yes.
Because you're a soulless monster.
Perhaps, but...
I think for that reason alone, we have to give elves the vote.
But although it is a straight up tie, I think in all fairness, this is a best of the worst first. We ask our nonpartisan cameraman to break the tie.
Elves.
Okay. Elves is the best of the worst.
Fuck you, Ballman.
Well, the whole voodoo motif continues with this week's experiment. It's from the mid-'80s, and it's... hey! It's... Hey.
Should we?
Great.
Perfect.
It's called Zombie Nightmare, and it stars Adam West and...
Okay, so this is Zombie Nightmare, and I didn't realize that this starred Adam West, so I'm very, very excited. Big red text says heavy metal horror, because when you think heavy metal, you think Adam West. Before Rock and Roll Nightmare, there was Zombie Nightmare. Adam West of TV's Batman joins Tia Carrere, Wayne's World. Oh, that's her. Frank Dietz, Black Roses, and the legendary rock warrior, John Mickle Thor. Is it M-I-K-L? What am I supposed to say? John Mickle Thor. Rock and Roll Nightmare in this macabre tale of voodoo and violence, terror and suspense, and revenge from beyond the grave.
You don't even need to read anymore. I'm sold.
I mean, I was told to read it all, so I'm gonna make this horrible.
You're contractually obligated.
I'm contractually obligated to read it all, but here we go, very, very quickly. Tony Washington Thor foils a robbery at a local grocery store only to be run over and killed by a group of savage suburban teens. But the horror has only just begun, for in the darkest recesses of Tony's backyard, a voodoo ceremony takes place, which resurrects Tony into a superhuman zombie avenger. One by one, Tony's ruthless killers are graphically and brutally murdered as the undead Tony takes his gory revenge. This is fucking great. The stage is set for a bone-chilling climax as authorities, Adam West and Frank Dietz, finally come face to face with the dead rising from the grave. So I'm just now realizing they're saying that the authorities are Adam West and Frank Dietz.
That means he's gonna appear
they
in
worked
5
for
seconds.
a day.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and they're the top billing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Of course.
Yep.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
As an all-star cast, it's on Blu-ray.
It's fucking great.
I have high expectations for this. This is definitely going to be good. There's no way this will fail.
You know what's funny, Rich? I was going to direct you to look at the camera and say there's no way this will fail.
That's a Rich Evans promise.
That's a Rich Evans guarantee.
That's a fucking gif right there. I just witnessed a gif.
Life is great. Wow. There will never be a zombie nightmare.
He cut the shirt a little too much. The nips are out.
Yeah, that was very purposeful.
The nips come out at night.
Does he have a giant erection?
He just really loves baseball.
It's the first time I've seen side boobs on a guy.
Our first film, Zombie Nightmare.
Ooh.
Starring Adam West and Tia Carrere. Starring Adam West. Jack, why don't you explain?
You want me to explain?
The plot of Zombie Nightmare.
Zombie Nightmare.
Double story. Sorry, go ahead.
So, can we all just talk about Double Story? Individually, we'll explain the plot and see what we
honestly,
see what our results are.
Dueling intros.
Well, when we get there. We
got to get through our first 2 crummy films before we get to Double Story. Tell us about Zombie Nightmare.
First of all, though.
What?
Disclaimer.
Oh.
Zombie Nightmare was featured on Mystery Science Theater.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
So we have to point that out. There's already been 5,000 comments pointing it out.
Let them comment, Jay.
None of us have seen it.
It improves the algorithm.
None of us care.
Comment below.
Leave a comment that you've seen this on Mystery Science Theater.
It's okay, you don't need to watch that episode of Mystery Science Theater because we did the exact same bits, verbatim.
We might have. We didn't watch it, so we're not stealing their jokes. I don't watch that crap.
Oh my God!
All right, here's your baseball bat. Get to work.
Oh, that's great!
Sick! Yes! Don't give a zombie a baseball bat.
That's honestly sick as hell.
That was great. The way you looked at it, like, fuck yeah, dude!
Just screaming into the baseball bat.
Zombie Nightmare is a movie about this, what did I call him? John Micklethorne?
John Mickelson.
John Mickelson.
Or no, Thor Mickelson.
I call him Thor Mickelson.
Thor Mickelson. It's about a kid named Thor Mickelson. He's a baseball player as a young boy, and he watches his dad, get killed by some punks after they assault a woman.
Tony, stay with Mom. Excuse me, boys. What's going on here?
Whoa.
I'm a big baby.
Honestly, he is.
Oh,
like
oh
twice
no.
their
Oh,
size.
Yes!
Oh!
No!
Whoa! Really hit him in the face?
Rain.
Boom!
He's got some moves.
Oh shit! Billy!
You killed my husband and/or son. Whatever he's supposed to be.
Oh, you landed on that point. He was gonna be the best baseball player of all time.
Short round, so mad.
Oh.
That's the same cap.
Oh,
that's him.
That's him as an adult.
Oh.
Shut.
He got older and changed races.
Did you see the acting there? He was remembering that. Like,
Yeah. I remember when my dad/brother died.
Simultaneously enjoying the game of baseball and remembering his father's murder.
Yes.
It's like if Bruce Wayne was just on a baseball field when it all happened.
I love baseball, but it wounds me at a deep personal level.
But yeah, you have a lot of great scenes in this. You have, I mean, I love the scene in the convenience store. It's so good.
The inciting incident.
The inciting incident, yeah.
Correct.
Well, that'll be all, Tony.
Have you got the provolone?
Tony, will I forget how much your mama liked provolone, eh?
Mamma mia! Is he just throwing in cheese names randomly?
I think he's a deli. This is a deli.
Wait a minute. I forgot my wheat germ.
It's a Stan Lee cameo.
This is all based off a Marvel property. It's the real start of the MCU.
Uh-oh. These guys are up to no good.
Here we go.
It's a me, Geppetto. Get the fuck out of my store.
They shoot Pinocchio in the face.
Mamma mia.
He said the line!
Yes!
It's a me, a Mario.
Yes!
That's a spicy meatball.
With a man who literally seriously says "Mamma Mia." It was incredible.
Well, to be fair, he is being robbed. If you were very, very Italian and you were being robbed, I would be surprised if you didn't say "Mamma Mia."
It looked like Mario came out of retirement for his friend's movie.
Right.
That's what it looked like.
What?
Oh my God!
He missed him.
He psyched him out.
Distracted by that dong.
Hit him with your huge cock.
Oh, okay, take it outside. Go through a door.
Yeah.
Awkwardly take it outside.
Get back to the sewer.
Why does he sound like a monster?
Whoa!
Oh, that guy was just in there shopping. He
Oh, and he needed a jacket so he could wear his pads for the stunt.
Yes.
To get hit by the car.
Yes.
Jesus fucking
Was he
Christ.
was he changing the radio station? The guy in the middle of the back seat was just like, no, but I like this song better.
Turn it back to Motorhead.
What's he gonna say?
Oh, Tony, you still have an erection.
He dies. He gets hit by a car by some punk teens when he's older, and then he gets resurrected by a voodoo priestess, and he goes on a rampage.
A zombie rampage.
He goes on a zombie rampage, and he tries to kill the teens that ran him over with their car.
See, look, I told you. There's
Oh
my God, it's a zombie nightmare.
Oh, this is fucking great, guys. Yeah!
He looks like an old
His
woman.
head turned a little bit.
I'm an old lady.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah! 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 Heavy metal baseball zombie murderer.
If If only she could run a little
Hey,
faster.
finger! The sheer delight on his face was so
He
good.
thinks her horrified screams are them having sex.
Yes. I love how he has to shoehorn the bat into every murder a little.
Oh, and here it comes.
Do it! Do it! Oh.
Not even a splatter?
Well, there's zombie controversy in this.
Yes, because the second time we see the zombie, we're convinced that that's another guy.
It's definitely another guy.
It
the
has
second
to
zombie
be.
is definitely another guy.
And how do we know that, other than the wig?
The makeup is.
The makeup is different, and he's a bit thicker. And his
Mike's talking about his dick. John Micklethorpe. Well, that's the other thing too. This is supposed to be a scary zombie, but he's wearing sweatpants through the whole movie.
Yeah.
And John Micklethorpe is just like hanging in the breeze.
Yep. He's well hung.
He's John Hamming it
Yes.
for his scenes.
And it's like almost I don't know. Is this like erection? It's like a I don't know if it's a flaccid penis, but it's somehow horizontal. I don't quite know how that works.
Look, zombies are always hard.
Okay, maybe yeah.
The body's like shocked to be alive.
Yeah.
Rigor mortis
Rigor
of the
mortis
cock.
of the dick. Rigor mortis
The
cock.
next movie is Die Hard.
It's my old friend, huh? Seems I didn't do a good enough job last time, but I'm gonna finish it now.
We got a shot of him?
Oh God.
Why aren't
There's
we
no
seeing him?
reverse shots.
They had nothing. They didn't
film it.
Is this POV? What is this?
No, because we saw his shoulder. It's not even
I know,
POV.
like, okay, it is him. Wait.
Wait, is he different? He got a haircut?
What
happened?
That's not him.
He got a haircut.
Is this a separate guy?
Yeah.
There's a toupee.
With the same outfit?
Oh.
It's like Michael Myers has a toupee.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, he had long rock and roll hair.
He stabbed him with a baseball
He
bat?
stabbed him with a blunt object.
Oh.
But the next next zombie with the short hair has a less bigger bulge.
Yes.
So we're pretty sure.
So
it's
we
a
were
different
doing the
guy.
forensics. and
We
just
have
like,
to do some serious analysis of these
you're
scenes.
gonna have to zoom in.
Was there a recast halfway through? What happened?
Was there a problem with Thor? Did he like get fed up and leave?
I don't know.
Did
He had
something
the makeup
happen?
or something.
Because the makeup used to look a lot better, too.
He's still wearing the sweatpants, so let's check the moose knuckles. And see what
Why?
We got. Yeah,
the
that's
wig,
him.
Why is the wig shorter?
Wait, that's his dong.
I think he got a different wig.
The first zombie's really good. A really good zombie. He's
Really
got,
good?
He's got the foot drag on point.
The performance is good.
It's great.
Performance is good.
The makeup is
I was so
okay.
excited for the rest of the movie. I was like, oh shit, this is gonna be the movie? Fuck yeah.
Now, are we 100% sure that first zombie is Thor Mickelson?
I mean, no.
Whoever he is, they should have kept him.
It might be John Thor Mickelson.
It's another guy with a similar name,
Yes,
coincidentally.
yes, coincidentally another name.
The only way we would know for sure, and I was waiting for it to happen in the movie, where at some point the zombie just pulls off his sweatshirt, and we see him in his like undershirt with his nipples hanging out, like
Right,
he
that
is
was
in
the other
life.
identifier was his nipples.
Side boob.
Side boob.
Because if
yeah.
that was John Micklethorson, then I would be really pissed to be John Micklethorson because it's like, fuck, you made me look like a different guy. No
Yeah.
one's gonna believe that was me.
Maybe that's why he quit the movie.
Now, did John Micklethorpe want to do that? And the director said, no, you can't take your zombie shirt off. And he said,
This is
fine,
a serious production.
I'm leaving.
If I really
and then
had
they
to
had to
guess.
replace him. Like, I'm curious, what happened?
I'm leaving and I'm taking my cock with me.
Here's my honest guess.
How many times have I said that?
As a person who has spent time in a hair and makeup trailer getting prosthetics glued to his face,
right.
I think this is my theory, is that he did that first sequence, but it fucking sucked.
Yeah.
And it was hell. And he was like, hey, do I have to be the zombie and everything? And they're like, no, it's fine. We can get, that's what I think.
That's what they did
It
with
was.
Linda Blair in The Exorcist too.
Okay.
Because they have flashbacks and she never wanted to wear that fucking makeup again, so she's like, get somebody else
I
to play
get it.
those
It's-
parts.
Wishful thinking, Doc?
Ah, Frank. Nice to see you can make it to the clam bake here.
Nice to see you can make it to the clam bake.
We're doing at 3 o'clock in the morning.
It's Columbo.
See your boys in white are moving right along.
Columbo versus Zombie Nightmare. The crossover.
This is Eugene Levy.
The crossover we deserve.
Out of a swimming pool full of blood. Getting anything out of good old Joe?
I got one more question.
He sounds like Eugene Levy.
He does.
He's Canadian, so.
Yeah. I'm seeing you have a lot of open coffins in your house, and I'm trying to put it together. Maybe you could help me out.
Should we talk about the group of teenagers that hit John Mickle?
We have to.
Thords,
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, this is an all-star cast.
It's an all-star cast.
You have to.
They are just like a pitch perfect group of just like teenagers who are like all kind of assholes. Like,
but there's very
great.
clearly one that is like the leader.
Yeah.
He's the head asshole.
He's a budding psychopath.
And in movies, in story terms, he's the last one to get killed. You build up to him.
But wait. How do we get introduced to them?
Oh. This is the worst club in the world.
Saddest nightclub in Canada.
3 people dancing unenthusiastically.
They're getting older, they got married, but they're not quite ready to give up the nightlife yet. So they're just kind of going through the motions.
Hey, girl, want to go to the club and listen to music at a reasonable volume?
I promise you no tinnitus. Here we go. Here's some...
Oh, teens.
Here's some people having fun.
We cut into this club and there's just 3 couples dancing like this.
And there's like wicker chairs. Did you notice that? There's like wicker chairs. That's their furniture.
It's like moderate tempoed music, and they're not dancing quite to the music.
Yeah.
They look like they just came off Wall Street.
Yeah.
Or like right out of like an office building.
Or at the very least, just got to have seen the movie Wall Street.
And then pan over, we got our teenagers in there who are there
Who have snuck
against the
in
law.
to this club that you have to be 41 to enter.
And they're drinking alcoholic beverages, presumably.
Could you keep the noise down?
We're trying to listen to music at a reasonable volume.
We're trying to discuss business.
It's called Club Decibel.
But one of our famous, not at the time, but Tia Carrere, who went on to be in Wayne's World, she's one of the punks.
And what else?
Well, this was the most amazing discovery of the film.
Because we were like, that person looks familiar.
The head punk.
The head
Well,
punk.
that's not what. We thought it looked familiar. But that's not what started it. It was like weird the way we found it because there was that other character who we thought sounded like Eugene Levy.
Yes, and looks like Eugene Levy. We're like, that needs to be Eugene Levy's brother, or else he's just doing a Eugene Levy impression.
He used to come around with his gang and bother the girls.
Yeah. Did that frail young thing impale Jimmy Boy with a baseball bat?
That's exactly Eugene Levy.
I love this man.
Why is he doing that? Why is he doing it?
That frail young thing?
Hell no.
Hell no.
I'm going to voice. Yeah.
You think you hate it now, but wait till you drive it.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What?
Jim Batten. I've known this man all my life.
Jim Batten is Sean Levy.
So we're looking it up on IMDb, and
like,
last
who's that
name
guy?
of one of the guys in the movie goes, "Oh, it's Levy. It's Levy."
What a coincidence!
Whoa.
And then we realized it wasn't that guy.
Yes.
The kid, is this the baseball guy that just got killed?
Yes.
That's a coincidence.
A Levy? It could be a coincidence.
Gotta be a coincidence.
Wait, that's the director, Sean Levy.
Oh, is it?
It looks like him.
Oh wait, Deadpool and Wolverine, Sean Levy?
Yes.
Oh my God!
Are we?
Sir, keep looking, Jack.
Is this him? Jack, come on!
The internet's only so fast.
Did we find the deepest, darkest secret of Hollywood?
The director of Deadpool and Wolverine is in this?
It's cool. It's cool to see, starring, humbly in one of these just schlocky horror movies.
Director of one of the biggest box office hits of the year.
And here he is just getting a baseball bat through his fucking stomach.
Just impaled by a baseball bat.
But
By a zombie.
His character development was kind of interesting for some of it, and then they killed him off, I think, too early. I think,
he's who you build up to.
Yeah, because he runs over Michael Jim Mora Thorson, and
that's when he realizes he likes killing.
He likes
people.
killing, and we thought the final confrontation would be between he would die maybe, and then become a zombie, and there'd be two super zombies fucking duking it out,
like the end of every Marvel movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wanted Falcon
Iron Man
and the Winter
has to
Soldier.
fight
I
a
wanted
bad
Captain
Iron
America
Man.
and Winter Soldier. That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
But instead,
None of that happens.
none of that happens. And he gets impaled with a baseball bat outside the Tasty
He gets
Freeze.
impaled with him.
No, what was it called?
Twist and creme.
The fucking cream?
Twist and
What
creme.
was it called?
Twist
and
creme.
Shove and creme.
Did you watch the film?
When you were saying it first, I thought you were saying Twisted Creme, which also would have been a cool name.
I like fucking cream.
Fucking cream.
It's
Fuck in cream or fucking apostrophe cream?
In cream.
Okay.
Yeah, yes.
Meet me by the fucking cream.
Yeah.
It has. It's not as overt as.
I mean, we
fuck
do have
it.
a gas station chain called Come and Go. So.
That's true.
But yeah, no, he gets impaled. Sean Levy gets impaled by a blunt object.
You can't stab somebody with a blunt object. That's just missing the point.
Yeah. Jack's going full Orson Welles right now. Trying to think of like other things that happen in the movie.
Mike looks like he hates you for making that joke.
Yeah.
He looks like he wants you to just die.
I can't stand anybody else making a pun.
What is it? What is it? Wit as shit, funny as money. Yeah. Sorry, Rich.
Wow. Wow.
It's stricken from the record. Continue.
Comment if you think that was witty or shitty.
I thought it was shitty.
I'm gonna
Mike
comment.
is team
I'm gonna
shitty.
comment. Didn't they do this movie on Mystery Science Theater?
Yeah. Make sure you let us know that they did it on
That's
Mystery
what I'm
Science
gonna do.
Theater 35 years ago. Get over it, nerds.
You're smart, aren't you? But you'll have it, and you will love it. What are you looking at? Eat your ice cream.
He said to no one.
Yeah.
He said to no one. Got away. Yes.
No time.
There's no reverse shot.
No
That
action.
was fucking great.
There he is, right behind that desk.
Come in.
Never to move again.
With the script right in front
Do
of
we
him.
think he'll sit down the entire movie?
Oh, sure. He's
Oh, you
in
think
full
he'll get
Kevin
up?
Mitchell
No.
mode
This
here.
is the report on our double suicide.
Why does that guy look like
A
a zombie?
double suicide?
About 12:30 a.m.
Double suicide?
Double suicide.
That's some pretty sloppy police work.
The few fingerprints we did get all.
Why does he look sickly?
Members of the academy.
He looks like he's got.
He's sweating for sure.
He's nervous about filming a scene with Adam West.
I don't think they're in the
6
same
months
scene.
after Adam West filmed the scene.
There you go.
He just got word that he's actually not going to meet Adam West. And he'll be talking to the director.
Yeah.
So he's really bummed.
Okay, Frank. I think you're big enough to handle this by yourself.
Well,
You have to handle this by yourself because I'm not moving.
anabolic steroids.
Infinite cigar.
Oh, well, it's getting down to the nub, actually. He's still going.
That's his stipulation as an actor. Like, once this is done, I'm out of the scene.
Yes. I bet you $1 million that happened. I think you're right.
You had me for this
You had
long.
me for this cigar. Never got up. Never got up.
Cigar Claus.
Well, Adam West is the MVP.
He's
of
the
this film.
lifeblood of this film.
He doesn't show up for 45 minutes, but then when he does,
He
makes,
shows up.
He shows up.
Oh, he comes to
usually-
fucking play,
Yeah.
dude.
Usually, when they have the known actor build in a shit movie, they show up for 2 scenes. They're just sitting down at a desk.
Yeah,
Adam West breaks the mold.
he really does.
That motherfucker is a trailblazer in B-movie schlock.
He really
because
is.
At first, it's going along with the convention. He shows up, and we called it. He's sitting at
down.
the desk, sitting down. That man's never going to get out of that chair.
Oh,
I
wow,
got
he's
up from
standing
my
up.
desk.
He got up?
He has a cigarillo now.
Yeah.
Picked him up a new
Back to the
Hey,
desk.
back to the desk. You get 5 seconds of me standing.
Then he gets out of the chair.
Yes.
He gets out of the chair.
Yeah.
And we were amazed. It was the most amazing thing in the world. He got up for this movie.
We really did.
He got up. Oh, wow.
And then the next thing he did was kick a punk in the face.
Yeah.
So he's doing a little stunt.
And then he was in another scene walking around.
In a different
In
location.
a completely different location.
But we've got him now, and we'll find out just as soon as he talks.
That is just the script in front
Is
of him.
that just his lines?
He's just reading the script. Well, especially because all those early scenes, his cop partner, or I don't know if he's in charge of this cop, is the adult teenager from the film Black Roses, because this is also shot in Canada. And there's like cutting back and forth between Adam West behind the desk and him. And we're like, well, those two never met
Clearly
in
never.
real life.
And
like,
I still think they didn't shoot that scene together.
No,
I think
no,
they
definitely
shot
didn't.
Adam West out first in those 2 days that they had with him, and then came back and shot his coverage later.
That was the scene when what was the partner's name?
Adult child.
Adult teen.
Adult teen.
Can we talk about how halfway during the shooting he got AIDS.
Yeah.
Because
he just looked sickly.
He had like open sores on his face, and he had like really big bags under his eyes.
He was pale. He was sweaty.
It's written off. Adam West says, "You look terrible."
The movie, I couldn't tell if that was like part of the script because I kept going back and forth. I think we all kept going back and forth of like, oh, was that on purpose?
Yeah.
I was just
Or did he just look like shit?
Yeah, and they were like, he looked so bad they had to explain it.
Oh shit! A gun with a scope.
What is that?
Fuck!
Do not.
It's like a
Better not be a grappling hook.
8 scopes.
Yeah, it's a bat hook.
This is my bat gun. I'm not saying bat gun.
But that's the big twist of the movie, is
Oh,
that
it's
Adam West
great.
is one of the teenagers at the beginning, so now he's got to finish this all off and kill
And
everybody.
that was one of the few moments where we were like, is this movie good?
Get in the car, witch.
Well, because
Some
halfway
way.
through, Sean Levy dies, and we're like, oh, he should be the main villain. Now
Yeah.
we're just left with these boring side thugs.
Yeah.
What's the movie going to do? But then they introduce new
They make
twists
up,
and turns.
You lose Sean Levy, you gain Adam West.
He's our surprise villain. He's got to have a cool gun, is what I think
Yeah.
they were
Special
thinking.
zombie
I don't
killing
know.
gun.
He gives a
because he
whole-
knows he would come back.
He gives a whole like monologue, like a villain monologue at the end.
Yeah.
The voodoo woman explained it to me on the way over, Frank. She made this kid a zombie so it would avenge itself against its murderers. And avenge her against me.
That's great.
Dude, he's in the final scene. You show up to fucking play, dude.
This case is closed, Frank.
Two in the back. That's how you. That's the rule.
That's the Romero.
That's the zombie rule.
He didn't even have the script in front of him for that scene.
I know. But
Although
someone
that
was
would have been funny if it was
probably
like a
holding
tight
it
shot
up.
of his face and then it dollied out. And then as it dollied out further, you saw the script come into frame.
Hey, why not?
Hey, sure.
It's Zombie Nightmare. Why not?
Why not?
No one
Nobody
cares.
cares. John Mickle Thor left weeks ago.
Maybe the side of that gun had like a little view screen in it with the script.
That's why it was there? All right.
Those like microfiche.
Yeah.
So it's like,
And I'm about to kill you.
I was going to stop you.
Come on, Frank, take it like a man.
What?
Oh, there's the dad.
Here comes the dad. Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Fat zombie.
All right.
Drag him down into the grave with you.
He is. It's happening.
Did the voodoo lady cast a spell?
Wow, I'm really now seeing
I think
how
so.
much these are styrofoam graves.
Oh, yeah.
It's really apparent. Yes. Whoa!
He's going to hell.
Look at that!
Oh, that's
Hey,
amazing.
that's fun.
I did not think I would get a kill me out of Adam West in this movie.
Kill me, Frank. Kill me.
And a little bit of action. Got dragged into the ground.
Props to Adam West.
Yeah, Adam West.
Yes.
He got dragged to hell.
God damn.
I like that we're all
Icon.
proud of Adam West for doing the bare minimum in a movie.
We realized there were zombies, but we didn't realize there was a portal to hell. We didn't realize the dad would come back.
There's no,
There was
I
no
guess we're jumping
ceremony
ahead to the
done onto
conclusion,
him,
but
so I was like, why? I guess just general catharsis.
I don't know that the movie is competent. My takeaway is that Adam West is a fucking sport.
Yeah.
sure.
And in a
He
movie,
is a sport.
anyone else of his caliber in this movie had every right to phone it in.
we've seen it many times.
We've seen it many times. Adam West gives this little role his all.
Adam West is going to sweep the What a Trooper awards.
Disappointing gore, though.
Yes.
Get a fake head and crush it.
Get a watermelon.
Oh,
lame.
I was just expecting an off-camera squirt.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You gotta have an off-camera squirt.
As a man who has had fake blood splattered in my face so many fucking times, I was livid. I was just like,
You're like, what?
Remit, Micklethorn?
When does that ever happen? What have you been on that has blood in it? It never happened. You're a liar.
Yeah, I'm a fucking liar.
Plus one.
Plus one.
Plus one. That's when you take a shot of Oppenheimer, you digitally add blood.
Oh, sure.
into his face.
Just blood while I'm playing the bongos.
Yeah,
Blood in my hand. The bongos are smattered in blood.
Oppenheimer. Oh, yeah. How'd that movie do? Last time,
well,
I don't know. We were talking about last time you were here.
You know, It was no Top Hat Monkey Goes West, but
Did it do okay?
Did
I don't
all right.
remember. Did it do as good as Barbie?
no.
Right, I got one. Up. Oh. Shit. Shit. Ah. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. What happened?
Rich happened.
That's the wall I picked from.
Yeah, it looks pretty.
No, well, it's pretty much still intact. Yeah.
Well, in Rich's defense, they were set up like dominoes.
It was almost like we were hoping it would happen. Anyway, I picked The Incredible Melting Man.
Oh, wow.
This is a wonderful cover. It tells you exactly what you're getting. And it's digitally remastered.
Well, yeah.
I have a feeling when we put this VHS in, it'll look like Blu-ray quality.
I have a feeling about that too, Jay. Well, if someone released it on Blu-ray, then it must be good.
When Stephen West returns from Saturn, he brings a horrifying disease with him. A disease that melts his flesh. While Dr. Ted Nelson and the hospital staff are baffled by this mysterious illness, West secretly leaves the hospital and disappears. Soon after, the community is besieged by a series of violent deaths, and all of the victims are missing limbs.
What?
I don't know what that has to do with being a melting man, but just as Nelson suspects, West must feed on human flesh to save his own. Okay.
Like, what are we in the first 2 minutes and we already have a melting man?
Yes, yeah!
Oh, the coffee creamer! She brought soda!
It's Fago.
It's Code Red!
With the help of General Perry, Nelson sets out to stop the crazed cannibal before he brutally devours more innocent victims.
The Incredible Melting Man. Is that the film about Rudy Giuliani?
Suspense, horror, and incredible special effects make this gory tale truly unforgettable.
If I tell you, I want you to promise me. No? Do you or do you not want to know? I want to know. Then you tell nobody, not even your wife.
How's it coming, Rich?
Oh, it's going well.
All right.
You're doing a great job.
Anything happen?
They're talking about how they got to find the Melty Man.
Oh.
Oh, who picked Melting Man? You did.
I did.
It's up to you, Jay.
All right. The Incredible Melting Man is about a astronaut that travels to Saturn, and then he gets exposed to the rings of Saturn. Is that what happens?
Radiation around Saturn?
Radiation around
through
Saturn?
the rings of Saturn?
The radiation of the sun as filtered through the rings of Saturn.
Sure. It kills the other two astronauts, but it exposes him to some sort of weird radiation, so when he gets back to Earth, another couple hours later, he starts to melt, and then he walks around for the next 70 minutes, not melting anymore, but a consistent stage of melting.
Ever-present melting condition.
He's just always at the same stage.
Well, yeah, but I mean, what happens?
Well, he walks like through a field, and he's kind of melting.
The melting man doesn't know what he's doing.
We don't know anything about this guy's life.
No, we know nothing about him.
Oh, he fell down. And he runs into some people, and then he leaves them, and he continues to kind of melt.
Where's he going?
Well, I mean, he's walking around, and like he walks outside of a house.
Yeah, but like, where's he walking to?
Get it?
It's almost unbelievable how little is going on. You know, they capture him, I guess, before we know what happens, where he was trying to get to. The movie ends before we get to that part of the story, I think.
I see what snarky thing you guys are trying to do, but we're all forgetting about Dr. Ted Nelson.
Right. Oh, did you get some crackers?
And his lovely, lovely, beautiful wife.
Who doesn't look like an Evil Dead hag.
She uses the best hair care products available to her in 1972.
So, we don't have any crackers?
And same with makeup. And the general man.
Apparently all these people have a personal connection with the incredible melting man that we've never seen.
No.
Are you going out again?
I really don't know.
What is going on? Oh,
they're looking for the incredible melting man.
But they're taking a break to look miserable.
They looked for him. They didn't find him, so they went back to re-strategize.
Yeah. They look at him. Do they ever get him? Do they ever look at Melting Man?
Well, he's in bed and he's wrapped in bandages. Yeah. And it just looks exactly like our Revenge of Nadine skit with Plinkett. Yes. It looks identical.
He's at a cheap hospital.
Yeah.
And then he escapes, and before they can get their hands on him, what they bring into their official medical room is the body of the fisherman that...
No, the body of the nurse.
The body of the nurse.
A melting man wakes up in the hospital. He frees himself from the restraints, which is just a strap laying on top of him that isn't tied to anything. The restraint flopped down when he moves. It wasn't even attached to anything. It was just laying over him. Oh my God. They didn't take the proper precautions, and so he chases a nurse down a hallway in the best scene of the movie. Oh my God!
What? Just ran through the door.
Oh my God, we got Melting Man vision.
We see this beautiful, the nurse sees the melting man in full gore in the first 2 minutes of the movie. Slow-mo runs down a creepy warehouse.
Weird-ass hallway.
Yeah. Smashes through a glass
just runs
window.
Through the window.
It's a door. She runs through the door.
Well, the glass door. Yeah.
And then gets melted by the melting man. That's awesome. We see like a half-melted face. This movie's going to be gangbusters.
Well, it's an example of, we often say like, oh, the movie doesn't waste any time. It gets right into the good stuff. But here's an example of we get the good stuff right away, but then the movie has nowhere to go.
It doesn't know what to do with the stuff it has.
Yeah.
There's a melting man.
We got a melting man.
What does he do? There's a melting man.
He walks through a field.
What's his motivation? He's a melting man.
Yeah.
Well, there are other people in the movie. They're trying to get him. Why? Well, they want to get him.
Because he's the melting man.
He's the melting man.
Yeah.
What we have here is a very competent and talented special effects artist.
Yeah, early effects by Rick Baker, famous Academy Award-winning makeup effects artist Rick Baker.
We should bring out some of his friends, actually.
Oh, we have Rick Baker creations.
We do.
Grab them.
Let's go get them.
Okay.
And there.
Yeah, it's we have 3 Gremlin friends from Gremlins 2, the new batch, created by Rick Baker, the effects artist for the incredible Melting Man. Obviously, Rick Baker went on to do much bigger and better things.
Obviously.
Well, I will say Rick Baker's work is the best thing about the film. It's arguably the only worthwhile thing about the film.
I don't know why you're saying arguably.
There's no argument for anybody.
We were very engaged when the head rolled off of the little cliff and smashed on the ground.
Yeah, that's the incredible melting man. He escapes the facility. He kills a fisherman and throws his head into a ravine, I guess.
Now, we don't know why he's killing people? I don't know.
The back of the box says that he has to eat people to regenerate his melting flesh. There's nothing in the movie about that I can remember.
No. Well, you mentioned a lot of stuff happens in the first 15 minutes of the movie, right? and we're kind of speculating that this was made in the 70s, late 77,
Late 70s, yeah.
And that it was sort of a homage throwback to the 50s monster movies, because it kind of feels like that. If you color graded this to black and white, it would look like a terrible 50s movie.
We
right?
keep cutting to scientists in a room talking.
It's very dull.
to generals.
Yeah, it's dull, and there's not a whole lot of action or artistry to it. It's just flat and ugly, and so we speculated that this was drive-in fodder in the 70s for teens to smoke weed, drink beer in their car, and make out.
And occasionally look up at the screen
And
when the melting man shows up.
Do you think the first 15 minutes, the nurse runs through the glass window? It's very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that's what they showed to the exhibitors who own drive-in theaters, and they go, yeah, that's fine.
We've seen enough. You're booked.
Incredible melting man. We saw his melting face. A nurse, a big fat nurse ran through a glass door.
A nurse had her tits bouncing while she ran through a glass door. Good enough for me.
So that's the first chunk, 15 minutes of the movie. Then the rest is boring as fuck.
Fucking nothing happens. There's no motivation. I think the melting man is supposed to be like a tragic Frankenstein monster type figure,
but he's not.
But they don't give you enough of that.
He kills the best old couple in any movie I've ever seen.
We'll be there in a few minutes. I'm taking a shortcut.
No kidding. I thought this was Park Avenue.
Ellen.
Ah, baby.
Not while I'm driving. Not while I'm driving.
That is the interesting thing about this movie is some of the side characters, because we have the bickering elderly couple in the car
that are stealing lemons.
They stop the car to steal lemons,
and they're very happy, and they're enjoying their retirement.
Yeah,
stealing lemons.
This old couple is like the highlight of any community dinner theater. Like they come on, like, oh, we know these two. They always give fun little bit performances.
Here's Ed and Fran. Love Ed and Fran. And then we have another highlight of the film, which is the little kids actually smoking on camera.
Oh, shit.
Every one of them.
Yeah.
They're just filming kids smoking.
It was the 70s.
You don't inhale, that's why you don't cough.
Hey, Fred Flintstone did it. That was cool.
That's so little, and they're really smoking.
They're just smoking.
Oh. I don't even know if we could show that on YouTube nowadays.
We'll get demonetized.
We'll have to blur it out. Child smoke. There's like a 5-year-old smoking a cigarette.
Like smoking, swearing, and reading Playboy.
Yeah.
Like actual children. Glorious.
Yeah. And then our other couple, the mustache man and his date, come back from the movies. Mustache man says, the door is open. And she's like, you left it open, didn't you? I don't know, I'm stoned.
You were the last one out, not me.
And he's like, well, there's a bunch of fucking weird red slime on the door and it's open. I'm gonna go in the house first, honey, and examine what could be some kind of danger in here. You wait out here. 45 minutes later, we come back. Something has happened in the house. We didn't hear any of it. She goes in and
the melting man raided their fridge.
He's dead. I think they had a fight and we didn't see it because they didn't film it. She comes in and the whole place is trashed. There's slime everywhere. There's cans of open Campbell soup all over the floor. I think that's from the garbage, maybe. He knocked the garbage can over, or he opened up a bunch of Campbell soup cans.
Disgusting water stains all over the walls.
Well, the house was in disrepair.
That's just the way the house
It was someone's like nasty cabin in the woods that they abandoned. You know, some nasty place.
He could have slowly been melting throughout the entirety of the film.
It is the title of the film.
he could like regenerate after he eats somebody. We could see that.
See, that's the thing is like they had so little for this movie that the back of the box just made up a plot. It says that he eats people to regenerate.
He's trying to look normal so he could see his wife again. Something. He could have had an affair with Ted's wife in the past, and there's some kind of connection between them.
Oh yeah, they mentioned that his wife's pregnant.
Yeah,
and that never has anything to do with anything.
Not the melting man's wife, scientist Ted's wife.
Yeah,
Ted Nelson.
Ted Nelson, the famous Ted Nelson.
Did you get some crackers?
Oh, maybe the wife's pregnant with Melting Man's baby, and he needs to get at the baby because if he eats his own DNA, he can be normal again. Oh, that's a plot.
So there are two reasons this movie exists. They had access to a up-and-comer and therefore cheap special effects artist.
Right.
That they wanted to take advantage of and showcase work of and pay him a very little amount of money, I'm sure. 2, they had the world's greatest location scout because they had access to a really cool warehouse sci-fi place.
I think it was a power plant.
Where the movie ends, do you think those early scenes were shot
Yeah,
inside
because there's
that?
like a big control room, and I think that doubled as like a general or NORAD kind of military place, but it was clearly a 1977 power plant control room. And then they did get inside a real-looking space capsule.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe in some kind of museum somewhere because they're flipping those switches and they're locked in. It's convincing.
Yeah.
And they clearly filmed it during the day. 'cause
Very
there's
few
daylight
angles,
coming
and
in.
yeah, there's just sunlight coming in.
But then remember they were on that like giant conveyor belt for that scene? That was cool.
Well, they're going by those cages. That's the long hallway the nurse is running up. Then they had like a people mover thing that's moving, and beyond those cages, all you see are these like gigantic like electric turbines. One after it's like I'm like, what kind of building is this? And then we see the red and white smokestacks. It's some kind of power plant that they were able to film in multiple spots for. Remember the dummy falls off the thing and lands on the electrical cords?
That was another highlight, the conclusion of the film, yeah.
The electrical cord ignited all the fireworks that he was smuggling to his child's birthday party. I'm going to my kid's birthday party after this. He really likes fireworks.
Oh my God! Holy shit!
Wow! Oh my God.
They stuffed that dummies full of fireworks. That's great.
He's off the wires and he's still being electrocuted, Mom.
You could see the little tube coming out of his jacket for the fireworks. That was great.
That's how much electricity got put into him.
Now he's going to come back as Electric Man.
I still think he should have become the Electric Man afterwards. And then just complete coincidence, now there's 2 monsters to deal with.
Electric Man versus the Incredible Melting Man.
Ted Nelson's plan is like, why don't we pit them against each other?
Yeah.
Bullets won't stop the melting man, but Electric Man can.
Let them fight.
It'll be just like the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
They had some very impressive looking locations, which is scraping the absolute bottom of the barrel for compliments to give this movie.
Yeah, well, to contrast that, we have all the disgusting 70s houses, the interiors of these fucking houses. It's just like a layer of cigarette smoke on everything. But yeah, no, the houses in this movie are far more disgusting than the Melting Man.
And those people. The actors in the movie. I noted and we rarely talk about hair and makeup. One of the elements of the big film production. I don't think they had anybody on hair and makeup. I think because the lady, her hair looked like a rat's nest. Rich offered her a comb or a brush. And I said, it's too late. It's too late. The film's been shot. But in order to I'm assuming to decrease glare from lights, you do the powder. But someone who worked on the Bozo show did their makeup because it was just like
some of those close-ups.
They were like they looked like George Romero zombies in Day of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead.
And that like the cake was like crackling.
Yeah, you could
on,
see it.
I don't know how we had such clarity on our VHS copy, but
weird.
It's a little weird.
Well, you can tell people we watched the Blu-ray because we have a Blu-ray of it.
Oh, you're ruining the magic.
You did legitimately blind pick this, but we also
have a Blu-ray
copy. You're like, hey, we have a Blu-ray of this. We didn't fake any of these. These are real picks.
We should have.
We really should have. Because they were all terrible.
Yeah.
But you never know until you try.
Right.
Doctor, you are a civilian, but in this emergency, you're under my direct command. I was quite specific when I told you.
Why is it so important that he hates his wife in this sequence?
She's my wife.
That does not exclude her from my orders.
Everybody's gonna know about it by morning.
He's still pissed at her about the crackers. He goes off to look for the Melting Man, and he leaves the general at his house, and the general just raids his fridge and drinks his beer and steals his turkey legs. And that turkey leg was disgusting too. That was like a 70s turkey leg. I don't even know what that means, but you look at it and you know.
Yeah. Jack, you noted that one of the shots in the movie was really neat, right? It's when the
when he's getting off the plane.
general leaves wherever, Washington or maybe where do they launch spaceships from? Like Cape Canaveral. Yeah. Right. He comes to whereversville. I don't know. But
Melting Manville.
Melting Man Land, where Melting Man is. His plane lands, right? He's supposed to be picked up by a Jeep by Ted Nelson. 0800 hours sharp. The plane lands and we have this low shot and the walkway comes down. The general lands and he's in his general shoes and he does a pace. A sharp military turn pace.
Yeah.
One more pace. Stops. Looks at his watch. Here comes the car. It's a hair late. And a shot like that was neat because it told us, and this is normal filmmaking speak, it told us that the general is precise and he doesn't appreciate lateness. Then the car shows up and then the first thing he does is, I'm gonna get in this nasty shirt and I'm gonna drink some beer and I don't wanna go look for this guy, I wanna eat a turkey leg.
Yeah.
And just not do anything.
Yeah, they look for the Melting
why
Man.
did you set him up like this hard-ass general who's gonna I'm gonna fucking take care of this problem and he's just
hanging out in someone else's house.
He just instantly remembered it was the 70s. Oh yeah,
Let's go back to your house and drink beer. And doctor's like, General, I think we should check for Melting Man more. That's why you're here. Now let's go back to your house and drink beer and talk about your wife.
Yeah, they look for him for like an hour, and then they're just like, let's go sleep.
We lost Vietnam. I don't care anymore.
They even went down the road.
Another road I want to check out before we go back home.
Why?
You know, Doctor, I was married once.
What's the significance of the road he wants to check out?
What's the matter? You afraid to go home?
Just a hunch that
Melting
Man might be there?
He might be on that road.
Jesus Christ.
It's old Melty Road.
That's where all the Melty Men end up.
Yeah.
Can we give a shout out to those hero cops?
Yes.
The only sensible people in this movie.
They show up at the end of the movie.
So Melting Man automatically, right then and there, just kills the cop with the shotgun.
No, Neil! No!
Why does the doctor want him alive?
So then two other cops come in, and Ted's like, no, don't shoot him. And they fucking shoot Ted right in the head.
Don't move! Listen to me! I'm Dr. Ted Nelson!
Oh my God! I thought they were just gonna shoot the Melty Man.
Oh, good. Shoot him too.
That's fucking amazing.
Yes.
These are my new favorite characters in the movie.
They're the real heroes.
Yes.
It doesn't work.
No.
I mean, the Melting Man just walked off and melted on his own after that. The poor janitor had to come in the next morning and clean him up.
The janitor that works at the power plant.
The janitor that works at the power plant
saw
came in the next day.
Nothing suspicious or peculiar about a pile of blood and guts and bones.
We
and
hold
slime.
on a wide shot of him cleaning it up. I couldn't believe how long that went on.
That was a funny joke. That was good.
Rick Baker made an awesome head. And because of that, this movie is preserved on Blu-ray.
And I'm okay with that.
Why are we seeing all this?
It looks good.
Oh my God! Ugh.
Oh, the skull cracked open.
Holy shit!
I think it's that time. I'll start from left.
Oh.
Jay.
Oh, well, I mean, Lady Avenger. But that's just because the other two movies we watched were The Incredible Melting Man and Starship.
The bar is so low.
The bar was so low that Lady Avenger was the best.
Rich.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Let's think about what film made you happy this fall.
What film moved you?
None of them moved me. Technically,
Incredible Melting Man moved you, literally, to do other things.
I mean, Lady Avenger has the most competent script out of all of these, and it's still one of the most incompetent scripts I've ever seen. But you know what? Starship had good miniatures. Ooh. It had some weird, creepy doll robots. And I get the sense that somebody tried. I speculate that maybe somebody actually tried when they made this.
It was hard to tell through all the close-ups.
It's hard to tell through all the close-ups, but I'm giving it to Starship.
Prepare to be even more shocked.
Before you finish that sentence, Mike, remember, we have recorded evidence of your pick for best of the worst.
Which I have just edited out.
Oh, damn!
No, I'll show it. I'll be honest.
You have to say this on camera, so there's a record
Yeah,
of it.
what are you betting?
I've already picked Lady Avenger as my best of the worst, everybody.
Which movie haven't we watched tonight?
We have not watched Lady Avenger, and based on the two films before it, it cannot possibly be worse than the two films before it. There's no way.
Okay, that is now on the record. That is on the record. We're going to see the results later on.
Nothing could be worse than Starship or The Incredible Melting Man.
Wow.
I predict I will know what's happening in Lady Avenger. I was absolutely miserable during these. And then I started watching this. I was like, especially after this one, because this was so ugly and I couldn't tell. It was so frustrating. When we started this one up, I'm like, oh, I can see what's happening. I understand what's going on. Oh, a car crash, some stuff. But I got to go with The Incredible Melting Man. And I'm not doing this as a pick.
Everybody saw that coming a mile away.
No, because
I wrote a little note in my fine.
In order to get the full experience, after I've watched all three films, yes, nothing happens in most of this movie, but
yeah, nothing happens.
It had the wonderful Melting Man makeup effects by Rick Baker. It had the nurse running through the door. It had, and I think what I liked about it was all those disgusting, crystal clear Blu-ray quality 1970s era sets, from the disgusting house to the control room to that hospital. Remember that hospital? Like, it was like a morgue almost.
Yeah.
And it was so.
I remember all the things that happened in the film. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
because two things happened in the film, it's really easy to remember all the things that happened.
It kind of and it was frustrating, but in a fun way. And then remember when The Incredible Melting Man, when they had 8 minutes of footage to add to the movie to get it to runtime.
Yeah.
And they just filmed him walking around in front of a light in the woods. and that brought back some Don Dohler, like just warmth to my heart. My pick is An Incredible Melting Man.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
You have so much power right now. It's amazing how much power you have.
Don't you remember when the general ate a turkey leg?
I do.
Right?
It's amazing.
Wow.
You remember
this
the
is
general?
how low we've gotten.
Do you remember Ape, Jay? Ape?
Ape!
Do you remember what the general did in Ape?
He made phone calls.
He made phone calls nonstop. This general, he got in his comfy clothes. He got a beer.
In someone else's house.
He started digging around in someone's fridge. I mean,
you can pick out things from that movie, and when you describe them, they sound funny.
It's a weird movie.
As a whole,
it's a bad, weird movie.
If I were to choose a movie that I would watch again, it would be Starship.
Knew it.
And so,
why would you watch that again?
That's the one I would say I'm least likely to ever watch again.
I think.
Rich, you said it was a cure for insomnia.
And then you picked it for best of the worst.
Look, these are all awful. awful films. Every one of them.
Lady Avenger skews slightly on the generic side. Incredible Melting Man skews incredibly on the boring side. The only choice left is Starship, which at least will hold your attention for a little bit.
I picked horseshit over bullshit.
Rich is like, I'm out of here.
That has to be the closing bit because Rich is done.
I guess we have no choice.
Rich is gonna melt them.
We're gonna put all these movies into a montage of the best moments from all of them. It'll be under 2 minutes.
He just threw them in the trash.
Oh, Rich off camera just threw them right into the garbage.
Oh, that's fine. I'll take that.
Oh, and he's leaving.
Oh, and he's leaving the studio. I guess we're done here.
He's heading right outside.
Oh my God, he's actually going outside.
It's like 4 degrees out.
In the Wisconsin winter, Rich just went outside without a jacket on.
Yeah.
I think he's just gonna walk home. He's so mad.
The Incredible Melting Man.
That is a melt film.
Now that's a film.
Yeah.
Let's get the hell out of here.
This might take a minute, Mike. In the meantime, why don't you enjoy your final bad movie ever? I promise. It's a real piece of cheese called Space Mutiny. Hey, brain load, think you can manage sending a movie?
Okay. Should I set up my overhead projector now?
You pipe down.
Our final entry, our sci-fi entry, Space Mutiny. Breathtaking special effects from the team that brought you Star Wars. It's Cap, so it's got to be louder.
Is that actually the Battlestar Galactica? The 70s one?
It might be.
It is!
Is it?
That's totally the Cylon ship.
Oh, we're in for a good time.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Starring Reb Brown, Uncommon Valor, James Ryan, Rage to Kill, John Philip Law, Barbarella, and Cameron Mitchell. My favorite year, our favorite actor.
Get a fucking super trace!
All right, the enormous Southern Sun spacecraft faces destruction from within when the evil Calgan, John Philip Law, Barbarella, and his men take control through a violent and explosive mutiny. Calgan's plan, scrap the ship and sell the passengers into slavery. Only one man, Reb Brown, has the strength and courage to lead the fight against Calgan's rebels. Armed with laser cannons and neutron grenades, he leads the commander's daughter and a handful of soldiers into a blasting battle against Calgan and his powerful forces.
Okay.
It's pretty bog standard sci-fi kind of deal.
Yeah.
You know,
Reb Brown's all right, but Cameron fucking Mitchell.
Cameron Mitchell.
Cameron, close the fucking door, Mitchell.
Beautiful. Let's do this.
All right, let's find out who is the best of the genre.
What the hell's going on out there?
Look out, Red 3. Red 3 is down. Damn it.
Oh, look at her jazzercise. No. What?
Mom!
You're embarrassing us.
Mom, stop trying to act like a teenager.
Look, she's exercising and fighting against her osteoporosis. Oh. Oh. Oh,
ow.
Ow, that's, yeah.
That's what he said after that tape. He said, ow, guys, I really fell.
The lettering was all messed up.
Yeah.
Take this, you big bitch.
You big bitch?
I think so.
Our final film of the evening is called Space Mutiny, which ironically continues with our theme of two men holding guns who are not holding guns.
And Lucasfilm sound effects.
And Lucasfilm sound effects. This one stars Reb Brown and some other people.
Cameron Mitchell.
And Cameron
This
Mitchell.
is the deciding factor on why we chose this for our sci-fi film.
Yeah.
We had a stack of science fiction films, but this is the only one that had Cameron Mitchell in it.
Yeah, very clearly the sci-fi genre. Josh, tell us all about Space Mutiny.
Well, yeah, Reb Brown and Cameron Mitchell star in about 30 minutes worth of scenes that are then randomized and repeated in order to create an illusion of an actual full movie.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's it.
And they're intercut with spaceships from Battlestar Galactica.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of stock footage. Okay, no, for real though.
No, that pretty much sums it up.
Don't say for real. Don't you dare say for real, because that is Space Mutiny to a T.
That is for real.
There's a factory.
To be fair.
And there's some paper mache.
To be fair.
And then there's a golf cart.
Yeah, no, for real, they shot about 45 minutes worth of footage. They didn't repeat all of it.
Well, what is the plot of Space Mutiny?
I don't know.
I wasn't asking you.
All right, so there is a giant spaceship colony in space for some reason, and they have a commander guy who's Cameron Mitchell. He's like the boss god of the whole thing. And then there's a flight commander played by John Philip Law, who is General Calgon. General Calgon wants to be on a planet. He's never been on a planet in his life, so he leads a mutiny in order to make that happen. But unfortunately, Reb Brown has appeared on the spaceship, and he is a fighter for good and things. So he is crowned new flight commander, and he and his cohorts eventually defeat Calgon, kind of.
And he lost his sleeves, and he fell in love with an old woman.
Also, there are some Stevie Nicks-looking ladies. I'm still not real clear what they were doing. From top to bottom, I
They're
have
the
no
Dance
idea.
of Birth ladies.
Why were they there?
They were there to oxygenate their womb space.
They're there for flavor. This is an era. No, I mean, this is an era where science fiction had...
You said that so blunt and weird. They're there for flavor.
What do you mean by flavor?
For seasoning. They're trying to emulate... Science fiction at that time had a lot of spiritual elements. Star Wars introduced the Force, and then from there, like the actual Battlestar Galactica, that had like a Christian theme running through it. And there was mystical elements coming into 80s science fiction.
Okay.
And so they thought they needed something mystical.
They didn't.
Oh! You just had an orgasm?
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Oh, thanks.
Oh.
Cans.
Oh, this is
Oh,
getting
no.
weird.
I have shared with you the way to truth. Now you must use what you have learned.
Don't get handsy there, Cameron.
Okay, they're supposed to be in control of certain characters within the film, which you might have missed that.
I guess.
Like when upside down putter guy from the engine room, when he gets burned to death by our heroes for no reason.
He lights methane gas on fire and
Yeah.
burns him in a concrete pit.
Yeah, and I really don't know why that happens other than another chance to get somebody in a burn suit. When they burn him to death and he falls down, then the lead Stevie Nicks lady falls down at the same time, but then she just gets back up and like, oh, didn't do that right or something. I don't know. They're supposed to be connected but nothing ever comes out of it.
Who's supposed to be connected? What are you talking about?
The Valerians are supposed to be connected to certain characters.
Those are the ladies, the gypsy women?
The Stevie Nicks ladies, yeah.
Stevie Nicks ladies, okay.
The Dance of Birth ladies.
Yeah.
My belt's on fire!
There are multiple people set on fire in this movie.
Yes.
And that is a positive.
Out of my way, you idiot!
Everybody that falls off a balcony isn't a dummy.
Well, okay, so General Calgon leads a revolt, a space mutiny, although they never say space mutiny. We wish they did. It's a space mutiny. Really, they made this movie because they had access to a factory.
It is one of the cheapest looking fucking movies I think we've ever watched on this show.
Cheaper looking than Yor.
It's cheaper looking than Yor. It's yeah.
Cheaper looking than Death Spa, for fuck's sake.
I'm curious what the budget for this is in comparison to something like Robot Jocks, which is right around the same period. And there's some cheap effects in that movie. There's some cheap props, but this is
that
like,
car.
yeah, this is like there's like a phone just glued to a wall, and there's black construction paper around
Keyboards
it.
glued to black construction paper.
Yeah, there's just keyboards. There's just computer keyboards.
And they did save a lot of money on fantastic outer space ship effects that they purchased from somewhere else.
What did they call it? The Sunrise Express?
The Southern Sun.
The Southern Sun is Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, blatantly.
Blatantly.
The sound effects are the Battlestar sound effects. The gun shoots, the shooting, that's all recycled.
Yeah.
The look of things too, like Cameron Mitchell. He looks like the head guy from Battlestar.
He does look like Hungry.
Oh, really?
The whole thing feels like a 70s Battlestar fan film. I think Battlestar is just obscure enough they think they can get away with it. Like if they recycled Star Wars special effects, everybody would say that's fucking Star Wars.
But they had to get the rights to use that footage. There's no way they just blatantly stole footage from it.
I could agree with you on that, Rich, if they didn't specifically say on the back of the box, from the team that brought you Star Wars. So it's obviously, they're pointing out the origin of it is from these people that made it.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking less that it was stolen and more that it was made to be cheaply licensed. I would be surprised if less than half an hour of this movie is absolutely, completely repeated footage.
Well, you're forgetting the most important repeated thing was the fact that the bridge commander woman was killed, and then in the next scene, I mean, not necessarily reused footage. I guess this goes more along the lines of confused editor.
Yes.
Who's just going, what? She appears in the next scene right after she's murdered.
Yes.
Right there.
It's the very next scene.
You were speaking with third engineer Steve Cadell,
That is my business.
but now I'm making it mine.
There they go.
And there she is back on the bridge.
What?
Yeah, she died.
What? Did they forget it?
Yeah.
Or was it a different?
What?
It's an old.
Maybe it
it's
was
a-
a different.
We have to check. We have to check.
They're good at recycling sets too. We noticed at a couple times the bridge set was redressed as this sort of storage area. Obviously, the same spots in the factory are reused, 100 times.
Yeah. Well, the ship has two distinct areas. There's the cardboard gray rooms with old IBM computers. And then there's some old industrial factory where you can clearly see the windows in daylight.
Yes, yeah. They're supposed to be in outer space, but there's the windows and there's light shining through.
It is midday.
There's the sun!
Yeah. It's midday every time they go down there.
Yeah, they really should have shot those scenes at night.
Oh no, Devo!
Yeah, I just fell off the bumper car. We're only going 5 miles an hour. It's fine.
You can catch up.
If you run really fast, you can beat us there.
They're riding around in what essentially looks like the Captain Christopher Pike wheelchair from the original series of Star Trek, which probably goes just about as fast. And I can just imagine the screenwriter imagining this, like, these
awesome chase sequence.
Like, he saw Star Wars, what is this, 87?
Yeah.
He saw the speeder bike chase in Jedi and was thinking something like down this engine room and really like, we got these go-karts, they go 5 miles an hour.
She did outrun him.
And then Reb Brown's in there, and does he have the plastic helmet on?
Yes.
That's on the cover?
Yeah.
And he's like, "Ah!" And he jumps out, and then just like...
My favorite part about that scene, by the way, is that he yells, "Ah!" pauses, and then gets out.
Oh my God. Wow.
This is pathetic. The biggest letdown of the movie by far, though, was Cameron Mitchell.
Yes.
What the fuck?
The whole reason we watched the movie.
I was all excited. I mean, oh my God, another Cameron Mitchell film. I mean, he's been fucking gold every other time we've seen him. Yeah. He fucking killed in Deadly Prey.
27 years in the filth and the dirt of the street, and there ain't no music down there. You watch the people in the streets killing, raping each other, pumping dope through their veins, while big men like you sit in the fancy penthouses. Die, you son of a bitch.
He was even fucking better in Terror from Beverly Hills.
The President of the United States is negotiating, as I speak, with the Prime Minister of Israel. Damned airplanes.
And then he's in space.
It's the role. He's playing the
sure.
wise,
It's what was
majestic
written.
leader.
He had nothing to work with,
He wasn't playing a
unfortunately.
drunken cop.
No. Although I'm fairly sure he took the role just so he wouldn't have to wear pants the whole movie, because he's got a robe.
Good luck.
It's the most boring Cameron Mitchell's ever been.
It's not his fault. He just wanted to wear a robe.
Watch out, Cameron! Watch out!
Well, it's the time of the night when we pick the best of the worst, and this is a special edition of Best of the Worst. Genre battle.
Yes.
And the rules are slightly different, where we're going to pick the best of the worst genre.
So which one represents its genre the best?
Rich, we'll start with you.
If we're going on which one represents the genre the best, it's High Voltage. It's the perfect representation of an action movie, a dumb action movie. The most entertaining would be Death Spa. I mean, that had the best laughs, but I wouldn't call it a horror movie because horror movies have to be frightening and scary, have a creepy tone. And yeah, and Space Mutiny is the one I want to throw into a dumpster.
I have to agree almost completely with Rich. As an action movie, this is really good. The fight choreography in that I thought was really good. The sound effects.
I thought the execution of a lot of it was sort of awkward because of the low budget.
But
there's good stuff.
Are you talking? This isn't a discussion part. Yeah. Why don't you just shut the fuck up?
I understand that you think High Voltage is the greatest film ever made.
I don't think it's the greatest film ever made, but for an Apex film, the company that brought us Elves, I was shocked. Ironically, High Voltage.
No.
I was shocked at how good the action scenes were, and the Foley too, and the sound effects.
Now, I want to give some higher points to Death Spa in a particular respect because I was regarding it less as a horror movie and more as an excuse for gore effects. And in that, it didn't do a whole lot better, but a tiny bit better. It's not scary, but it's not, you know, that's not, I don't think that was the goal in being made. It's not a fucking discussion, shut up. Tables are turned. This is a terrible fucking movie, I'm with you in all respects. Action movie, no. Fucking sci-fi movie, no. Dumb movie, yes. 100 points, dumb movie. But the action scenes in High Voltage, again, fantastic. So yes, I'm with you guys. High Voltage is our winner in terms of genre.
See, this is heartbreaking to me because if this was a regular episode, Death Spa would win in spades.
No question.
Oh, yeah.
But the problem is, you mentioned as a excuse for special effects and gore effects, that's where it fails the most because half the time you don't know what's going on. But if we're going with genres, High Voltage is the winner. Because of what everybody else has said. The action in the movie is great. It's a shame there's so many dull spots in between the action. You know where it fails though is in the final like action movie one-liner. Like you think of like Commando, like blow off some steam. Here he just goes, "I'll see you in hell." No, because you'll go to hell before I do.
Take that, Zepka.
What a pity. Greed will always kill you. Go to hell, Johnny. No, pal. You're the one who's going to hell.
That's the catchphrase?
We were waiting for something amazing.
Yeah.
Best of the genre, best of the worst.
Yes, I would agree with that.
But on this particular episode,
yes.
Best of the worst. Special commendation.
Special recommendation to Death Spa because it's so fucking weird and stupid.
And I think we all love Death Spa enough to not destroy it, of course.
Oh, God, no.
It needs to be cherished and treasured forever. Do we want Space Mutiny destroyed? Can we destroy a film that stars both Reb Brown and Cameron Mitchell? Is it possible?
Yes, we can.
The thing is, fuck Reb Brown. Cameron Mitchell, they wasted Cameron Mitchell.
Yeah.
Let's kill this thing.
Surf's up.
We have ways of dealing with ne'er-do-wells who insist on jumping on our rent-to-own couches. Your movie is called Hobgoblins.
I'm assuming none of you have seen Hobgoblins 2. Have you seen it even?
No. Okay. I don't. You've warned me off it.
Well, the first Hobgoblins was, you know, it was a crappy movie. It was like a Gremlins ripoff, and then it was on Mystery Science Theater, and it kind of developed a little bit of a following because of that. So a decade, 15, 20 years later, the guy that made the first one made a sequel with the intention of capitalizing on its success from Mystery Science Theater and making an intentionally shitty movie, which of course was a horrible failure. So there was parts of the movie that were supposed to be intentionally bad, but then there were other things that were not intentionally bad. So it just becomes this like infinite regression of garbage.
Hobgoblins, which I don't think we're ever going to do. Because
Mystery Science Theater, you can't.
Mystery Science Theater, Mystery Science.
Now, your movie today is a little tab of orange sunshine called Future War. We have a word for this kind of film in the illicit pharmacology business. Crap.
Our first film is Future War.
Oh my God, my favorite actor is in it, Daniel Bernhardt.
He is from...
He has a name.
I'm not convinced anymore.
He's from such classic films as... And my favorite... Also, Robert Zadar is in this.
Oh.
And we all love Robert Zadar.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
He's missed.
It came from the future to hunt humans. And then this looks like a Jean-Claude Van Damme. And then there's two cyborg-looking characters. I'm going to guess none of this is in the film.
Good guess.
Or Robert Zadar photoshopped onto a Borg costume. Okay, and well, I'm going to start with the special features. Special features. Movie.
Oh.
Wow. No one is safe in this deadly sci-fi tale of a master race of cyborgs from the future who abduct humans from the past, breeding them as slaves.
Okay.
Apparently no one's safe from punctuation either. Bloodthirsty dinosaurs. Oh my God.
Whoa, okay.
Are trained as trackers, impossible to outrun. But when a human, Daniel Bernhardt,
natural,
breaks free, a bloody war begins, and the cyborgs are forced to battle against vigilantes, street gangs, and drug lords in a deadly race for the future.
That kind of sounds amazing.
So, this is a winner, I hope.
Oh wow, look at the fancy disc.
They hired the top graphic artist on this project.
I'm almost just impressed they didn't just Sharpie the name onto the...
Well, maybe someone did. They just spent a really long time doing it.
Did a really good job.
Hold on, man. I got you.
Is that supposed to be a pit? I believe that is supposed to be a pit. They couldn't afford an actual pit.
Oh.
And so they're not showing the pit. They couldn't afford to dig a hole. Yes.
The floppy leg. Carnosaur!
Yay! Oh, you motherfucker!
Well, you know, he's being chased by dinosaurs and robots. He wants a drink. Oh, this poor homeless man.
Who's the dinosaur
It's
guy?
Yoshi from the Super Mario Brothers movie.
It is!
He just wanted a drink and to lie down.
Now he's gonna get eaten by a dinosaur.
Oh, he ate his beard!
Jesus Christ. So we're the blue team, and you guys are the green team.
Apparently, yeah.
And are we ready to talk about
Who's
these
rooting
feature
for
films?
what?
Well,
We're just gonna get assigned points.
Can we all just root for death? Can we all be on the same team?
I think we all are.
Okay.
But yeah, well, eventually one of us will have to lead this in. I think Jay, you should take the reins on this episode. Unless Rich, you want to. You never really
Just go ahead.
We always ask Rich, and then Rich goes, it sucks.
I've done it.
Rich, you're hosting.
All right, fine. Well, the first film we watched was this film called Future War. Jay, would you please tell everybody about Future War?
Future War is the Terminator with more cardboard boxes.
Well, you gotta start with the credits because they really push the whole Terminator thing. The font is the same-ish, and the way the title kind of scrolls across. I mean, it's a cheaper version of the Terminator credits.
Yeah, you're talking about the main title.
The main title.
I remember the credits being intercut with the opening sequence.
Yeah, where all the action was happening off camera, apparently.
Did you hear that door sound effect?
I have that sound.
What? Yeah, but the door didn't open.
Some things happening elsewhere.
Somebody used the door.
It's a door sound effect, and we all have it. This is it, and it's in the film.
Yeah.
Well, I think what's his name? Daniel Bernhardt is a human in the future, and he's a slave to androids that fly around a spaceship. But when humans escaped them, because they're their slaves, when they escaped, then they would send the cyborgs, which is Robert Zadar and what's his name?
Mullet Man.
Yeah, Mullet Man. And the cyborgs had trained dinosaurs.
They're the trackers.
To track the escaped humans.
They had kidnapped dinosaurs from the past, taken them to the future, and trained them to be hunters.
So they could then take them to the past to track.
To the less
But
past.
not as far past as the dinosaur era. Yeah.
Mostly they're the size of dogs and they're adorable.
Oh, man.
How does he know the car?
Oh! He didn't even look before he...
Whatever's there, he's gonna shoot.
Well, there were some big ones, right?
Well, big in the sense that they were closer to the lens.
Well, regardless of the terrible plot, the stupid idea, it was an amazingly bad movie.
Yeah, this is a very, very special movie. So our guy, Action Man, at first he's like a dummy.
There's something wrong with your throat. Yeah, you can understand us, but you can't talk, right? Is that it? Is that it? When I nod my head like this, I mean yes. Is that it? Yes? And when I shake my head no, I mean no. Right?
I think he didn't know our language at first. He had to learn our language.
Yeah, and the actor didn't know our language either.
Yeah. Well, at first we thought he was just so terrible that they decided he was mute.
Yeah.
You know, how is it you know English today when you didn't know English yesterday?
It was hard for me to understand him. For all the problems I had, maybe I just didn't want to be a part of his.
The first big dialogue scene with him, they fade the audio out, and the female character, they just bring in voiceover of her explaining what he's talking about, so we don't have to see him act.
And who are you?
A tool.
She narrates what he's saying.
Dummy crawls out of the surf, and then there's clearly somebody chasing him, and then you find out that the guy who's chasing him has a dinosaur on a leash. And then they wander into an industrial area to the cardboard box factory.
Oh no, an empty cardboard box.
This is like what children do.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
There's kids inside one of the boxes playing like Fort.
right.
Oh, now we're inside.
Oh.
This is what we got for our Terminator ripoff, a bunch of boxes.
Oh, but look, they built little gaps into it.
So yeah,
Whoa.
clever.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, he's moving. Look at how easily he's moving those cardboard boxes.
He's so strong.
This one we learned this movie has setlexia. Yeah. Because there's outside with boxes, and then with no transition, suddenly they're inside with boxes, and then suddenly there's plastic everywhere, and everything is now cold for some reason, and I'm not sure whether or not the plastic is supposed to be ice. I'm not convinced.
Empty cardboard boxes.
Yeah, they're supposed to be.
Oh, look at that.
Oh no! Oh, look at how easily.
I hope the whole movie is in this cardboard box maze.
And then remember when Dummy kicks the cyborg into the pile of cardboard boxes, and then there's all the glass crashing and all the.
You're not fooling me, movie.
It wasn't until the dinosaurs attacked the house that it became brilliant.
You mean when they attack the dollhouse, right? Yeah.
But really, this does kind of bring around what we felt the overall movie was a child's fight scenario shot on a $17 budget.
That's not even a real camera.
That's what we said. That is a cardboard box.
It's not a cardboard box, it's like an old leather case from a thrift store that they just stuck a lens on the end of.
Oh, there's the adorable junior cop, Sergeant.
Oh yeah,
Sergeant Youngfellow.
Cap.
Yes, he's got
He's sitting in front of a world map, wearing his police cap and talking on Mom's kitchen phone.
It's amazing how this looks like a child made it.
Yeah.
It's little Timmy. He's making his own Terminator.
Yeah.
Only
You know what
this
Terminator
one's got
needed?
dinosaurs.
It needed a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Let's put some dinosaurs in the movie.
I like T-Rex. Let's put a T-Rex in the movie.
Was the movie made around the fact that they had a couple of robotic dinosaurs?
Which came first, the concept or the dinosaur puppets? There's a couple dinosaurs. Once they get killed, we discover that they explode.
There's one escaped slave, there are 2 cyborgs, and there are like 7 or 8 dinosaurs throughout the movie. So that's really where the focus goes to. Yeah.
The intention of the dinosaurs is that they're trained to hunt down the escaped slaves. But for some reason, there's a wonderful montage sequence where they're attacking random people. And then there are people in a house or a room that are trying to barricade their door with empty boxes.
Shit!
Oh my
I love there's something's waving a flashlight around.
What is it supposed to be doing?
They kill Forrest J. Ackerman in the park.
He's just strolling along reading his magazine, as he often would back in the day, and oh my goodness, a dinosaur. But I think it was around this point that Robert Zadar finally showed up.
Oh yes, yeah. We were starting to wonder. It's like an hour into the movie, and we're like, "Where's Robert Zadar?"
A solid hour into an 85-minute movie.
Starring Robert Zadar.
Yeah, he's not there yet, and he finally wanders in, and he's got basically he's got this outfit pretty much.
Yeah, he's one of the robot
he's the other
assassins. The weirdest part, though, is we see Robert Zadar in maybe 3 shots of his first scene, and the rest is clearly a body double. This is the saddest little set.
Wait, are you kidding? This is the best fucking police station.
There's a couch! It's like someone's
It's the best police station I've seen since Don Doler.
They had Robert Zadar for an afternoon and they just filmed his close-ups.
Yeah.
And all these are like body doubles.
Oh God, Robert Zadar is dead!
Is that it?
That's it!
Oh no!
We saw his face for 4 seconds! How much does it cost to hire Robert Zadar for 4 minutes?
So the former prostitute and drug dealer, who turned into a nun, decides to go back to her old friends, the 2nd Street gang? The 12th Street gang. Because she needs help fighting a T-Rex.
Yes. And who better to help you fight a T-Rex than some low-level thugs?
I need your help.
For what?
Monsters in the Hood.
And cut.
Done. Scene's over.
And instead of doing things that a gang would do to defeat a T-Rex, they string up a big pole attached to fishing wire that stabs a miniature T-Rex in the face.
And that proved really frustrating because throughout the movie we've seen that these dinosaurs are really susceptible to guns.
Yeah.
It's real easy to just take them out with
punches.
Well,
yeah,
that's
and
the weird
stabs.
thing about the second half of the movie is that it becomes about we need to kill these dinosaurs, and the entire threat of cyborgs is gone. But we've already seen him kill 5 dinosaurs. Why is this a threat?
And there's nothing to stop them from bringing in more dinosaurs from the future. You're really gonna want to save some of that.
For the jar?
Yeah.
For the jar.
Yeah.
You're right, yeah. I'll save some of this precious booze.
Take it easy.
By the grace of the Holy Spirit, do you want to spend your whole life in the service of God's people?
Yes, I will.
Fuck
that church up.
We thought Robert Zadar was only going to show up for that one scene because he shows up and there's 3 close-ups of him and that's it for the entire sequence, and then he gets killed. He's just random cyborg man.
Yeah, we almost thought it was from a different movie that they just
That was
pasted
our
in.
theory after that scene, was that they just had unused footage of him, Bela Lugosi style in Plan 9, and they just put it into this. But then he does show back up.
Mm-hmm. At the very end.
So does his body double.
Yes.
Such an exciting fight. Just keep kicking him in the face over and over and over again.
That's that one guy's. That's his move. That's all.
It always works.
I think it blows his head up.
Yeah.
Oh,
this better be good.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh!
All right.
Guy on fire.
All right.
In a church.
It sounds like we're all defeated by Future War.
No, Future War was one of the most entertaining movies we've ever watched.
It's almost impossible to discuss it because it's so nonsensical.
You need to experience it.
You need to experience it. Yeah, you can't describe the plot. You can't describe all the little moments that happen in it, how they all fit together or don't fit together. It's an amazing film.
Yes.
Yeah, it's ambitious and it's adorable, and they tried their asses off.
Yeah. And failed horribly.
Oh, yeah.
To our benefit.
Yeah.
It's amazing grown-ups made this movie.
Look
at him run! They're not even trying with the forced perspective anymore.
Jurassic Park stole the scene.
Yeah. Must go faster. Must go faster.
What?
Oh.
Who closed the fence?
What happened?
Jay, what movie is the best of the worst?
Yeah, I guess we don't. This was a Battle of the Genres episode, but it doesn't even matter because there's no contest. Future Wars, best of the worst. I don't know if we praised it enough. It's one of the best things, one of the most entertaining things we've watched on Best of the Worst. The Jar is probably one of the least entertaining we've watched, and White Fire is kind of crappy and dull.
I feel pretty much the same, and I think we could go ahead and judge it as Battle of the Genres. Like, there's no fucking horror in The Jar.
Right.
Absolutely 0%.
There's no action in Whitefire.
There's a little action.
Yeah.
There's some, you know, some fights and then the bandsaws and the crotch blood.
That's
you know.
true. That's true.
It didn't completely fail on that, but this is definitely a sci-fi movie.
Yes.
Absolutely a sci-fi movie with the dinosaurs and the cyborgs in the future.
Well, I think, yeah, we're all going to be on the same page here. Future War? Yeah. Future War is the best thing we've seen in a long time.
It's one of the best, yeah.
And it definitely is up there with the greats of the B movies and have yet to be discovered.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of came out of nowhere. This was just a random pick. It was just something we had on the shelf.
Yeah.
We found out later that they did a Mystery Science Theater episode on it. We did not know that at the time.
Yeah, it was
Had
just
no memory of that
completely
episode.
random.
Yeah.
But Rich, you always say that a good B movie just keeps like finding new ways to be
Yes.
funny, and this one does.
Yeah.
I don't want to be repetitive here. Crap. Some funny moments. Done. But Whitefire is a great name for an 80s hair metal band. Sure. Even the logo.
I don't even know that I would say that this is strange as much as this is just very poorly disguised fetish porn. This is incest fetish. That's what the director's into. All right. The Jar, ass. Pure ass. Hands down, Future War, echoing everything everybody else said. You got the barn sets, and then you go into the charmingly bad acting, the goofy narration. There's like very few dull moments in that movie.
Yeah.
I think we're all pretty much universal on the Jar as the just destruction. I think we need to pickle the Jar.
You don't pickle a jar.
Oh, all right. Here's all my love back. Just take it. I don't even care.
And while you're at it, take a hug from the warm and nurturing film, The Blood Waters of Dr. Z.
Hey.
What?
Look what I found.
What's that? Oh, it's that. Oh. Hey, you found my missing cheeseburger. Oh, I'm smoking it. I forgot that I'm smoking.
I thought you said you weren't hungry.
Oh, you're right. I'm not.
And now, coming to this theater, one of the most incredible stories of modern time. Zaat, Invasion of the Walking Catfish. A crazed scientist, Dr. Leopold, is convinced he can turn humans into fish. He proves it by transforming himself into a horrible, revengeful, killer fish.
So this is Zaat, and Zaat is one of our favorite funny bad movies.
Yes.
We found Zaat at the Chicago Comic-Con.
It may come as a surprise to some of you, but there's bootleggers at these Comic-Cons.
Yeah. And as you can see, the cover was intriguing.
Yes.
Especially the artwork on the back. Originally, the DVD was just a burned DVD-R.
Yeah.
We added the title on here.
Oh, that wasn't even on there initially?
No, I wrote that on there.
It was released on Laserdisc, which is what this is a transfer of.
Right.
Because it has the special features afterwards where it's all just one thing that keeps playing. And yeah, so we watched it, and it became an instant favorite.
No one is safe. Zaat.
Well, what's the story behind Zaat, Jay?
Well, Zaat is a movie that was made in 1971 by a company called Barton Films, which was primarily a company that did a lot of commercials and like industrial films.
And it shows.
And it shows. And they still do to this day, apparently. But Zaat is the only feature they ever made. It's a company in Jacksonville, Florida. And it definitely has that feel of a movie like a Don Dohler movie, like we talked about Galaxy Invader.
Just feels like a small band of local people got together and put on a show.
It also feels like a company that makes industrial films decided to make a creature feature movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the movie opens with a lot of stock footage of animals, underwater sea creatures.
What an inspiration.
But the movie is about a mad scientist of sorts that stumbles around moping for like the first 20 minutes of the movie. I wanted to shut it off within the first 10 minutes.
Zaat is very methodical.
Mm-hmm.
The movie is very methodical and dull, and that adds to the charm later on.
Yes.
Because it becomes like this action movie kind of, where it's like dun 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 dun, the creature's coming and all this stuff, but it's shot like a educational film or something.
Secure the electrodes to the denticulated portions of the pectoral spine.
The clash of the style and the substance starts to work towards its advantage later on.
Yeah.
But the first 20 minutes or so, it's really dull and really dry. So you have to get past that.
Yeah.
Until we see the Zaat.
The scientist was trying to do an experiment where he creates a race of people that can live underwater. That's the backstory.
I think.
And no one liked this idea. Everyone rejected poor Zaat's idea. And so he went crazy and did all the experiments on himself and turned into a giant catfish monster.
So in order to do that, he squirts this red liquid into a tank and then takes off his clothes and he's wearing 2 pairs of underwear. For some reason, maybe to shield his genitals from the liquid.
It's possible.
But then he gets onto one of those gurneys that helicopter rescue people have. For some reason, he has to lay down in that.
Yeah.
And then pull himself into the water by himself. He doesn't have an assistant.
Yeah, well, Zaat's a lonely soul.
He's a lonely guy.
That's
yeah.
what
he's
the movie's about.
He's very emo. He's got the hair.
He's got the emo hair.
He's very sad. But he lowers himself into the water and, of course, turns into Zaat after that.
And it's the greatest costume, the greatest monster in cinematic history.
And now, another big challenge for you.
It's our suspicion that the Greedo costume in Star Wars was modeled after
I think
Zaat
George
costume.
Lucas is familiar with Zaat.
Nothing at all like the catfish, but it's beautiful.
There's a plan by this scientist who may or may not be a former Nazi.
There's one mention in the movie of him being a Nazi, just offhand, and it's out of nowhere.
Yeah, but he has a quasi plan.
Yeah.
His plan initially is to walk around a lot. And then his plan is to climb into the local lake and spray a squirt bottle around in the water that contains the red liquid, apparently. Even though none of this is explained, you kind of have to figure out what's going on, just on the images alone.
It's like a David Lynch film.
It's like a David Lynch film. But Zaat does have a wheel, a chronological wheel, like a Mayan calendar wheel, on the wall that he made with markers and crayons.
Is that his plan to turn the entire state of Florida into...
Well, after he sprays the squirt bottle into a small lake, he goes home and he crosses out Florida.
Well, every time he goes back to his lab, it's like the same 4 shots every single time. So it starts with him walking through the basement, and then there's a shot of him walking up the stairs, and then him walking into the lab.
It's the same shot.
It's the same 3 shots over and over every time they're establishing this.
There's also an additional part of Zaat's plan, which is to kill the 2 guys that didn't believe in his plan.
Yeah.
But then Zaat goes into one of their homes while he's preparing his fishing reel, and Zaat grabs his head, and he dies from that.
And also, he wants to find love, I guess?
That's the third element.
The third element. Zaat wants to find a lady Zaat.
Well, is it that it wasn't part of his original plan. He added it to the plan because he draws the picture of the girl. This is what happened. So Zaat is back in the lake, and he's squirting the squirt bottle around, and it runs out of the red liquid. But when he runs out of the liquid, he peeks above the water, and he sees a sexy lady hanging her clothes up on a clothesline. Or no, she's painting. She's painting a picture of her car.
I think she lives out of her car.
But Zaat falls in love. And
yeah,
he says,
just like that.
He says, well, shit, now I'm a catfish man. I ain't gonna nab this broad as a catfish man.
Yeah.
So he kidnaps her to turn her into his Zaat lady, but it doesn't go according to plan.
No. But he takes her body and he dissolves it in liquids and turns her into bones.
Yeah.
And this is our protagonist.
Yeah, I think. I think our protagonist is it's the local sheriff and his black son.
Yeah, well, I ain't seen that college education of yours do much good so far.
Walking fish wasn't part of the curriculum.
It's really odd because the sheriff, I don't know, I guess people see Zaat, right?
Yes, people are calling because they're seeing Zaat, and he's the typical movie sheriff where he doesn't believe what anyone's telling him. That's too far-fetched, that kind of stuff.
But then later on in the end of the film, he reveals that there is indeed a mad scientist that lives in the town who wants to turn himself into a walking catfish.
Yeah, he suddenly makes that connection that maybe this is what people are talking about.
What's the matter, Lou?
A human fish. Sounds like something old Doc Leopold might try.
Is that for real, Lou?
Yeah, there was a rumor going around that he was trying to...
to what?
Turn a man into a fish.
Damn, Lou, why didn't you tell us sooner?
Well, I never thought of it till just this second.
Oh, you gotta talk about your favorite scene in the movie.
Oh my God. Zaat shows up on the shore, and I think he gets stabbed or shot. He gets injured.
Yeah.
And so Zaat needs to go to the pharmacy. It's one of the best scenes I would say, in motion picture history.
It's 30 seconds of pure cinematic bliss.
Yeah.
So we have to talk about the hippie scene.
Oh.
This is a very, very 70s scene.
Yes.
It comes out of nowhere.
All my life, well, people told me I should follow. So I followed him and then I followed you.
The entire town is fled because of the Zaat monster, except for a small little house of hippies.
that for some reason have stuck around and decided to play music all night.
Yeah.
And then the sheriff shows up.
Yeah, it's one of those scenes where it's not funny bad. It's sort of baffling. Like, what's happening?
Why is this here? Yeah.
Like you start to like look beyond the film and think about like them making it and stuff. Because it's like, are they like on acid for real?
Yeah, they just decided to film this.
And then it's like the sheriff comes in and he's nodding along and the beat's wrong that he's nodding to, and then the next scene they cut to is him like leading them down the street, and there's a guy playing a flute.
Yeah, the Pied Piper scene.
And then you start to think, oh, it's the Pied Piper, you know, ushering the rats out of the city. Are they doing a thing like that?
Yeah.
And then he leads them into the jail, locks them in the jail so that they'll be safe.
From Zaat.
They're trying to say something.
The point is we never see these hippies again.
We never see them again. We never saw them before this.
Yeah.
And it's like, are they trying to say something about society, man?
I think that one of the people that was involved with the film knew somebody that could play guitar, so they wanted to put a scene in the movie where a guy plays the guitar.
That's the most logical explanation, yeah.
All my life.
I'm fine, just shut up. I don't know what you're talking about. At this point, the movie is off the rails.
Yes.
It's skidded off the road into a ditch, and there's no point to anything. Zaat's plan, it doesn't matter. But Zaat does focus on one thing, and it's finding a second lady to apparently have catfish sex with later, even though the first time it failed. So I guess
he hasn't really done any sort of tests to try and make it different the second time. He just decides he's going to try it again, I guess.
If I were Zaat, I would scoop up the old lady on the bicycle, you know, the porker down the street, the fat lady, and I would test it on them first.
Sure. And
say, oh, you know, I gotta up the Zaat liquid a little, you know, to make the ladies turn into Zaat.
Yeah.
And then take the hot chicks and put them in the pool.
So then the rest of the movie is long stretches of the local cops trying to get Zaat, right? He kidnaps.
I think so.
He kidnaps the lady.
So they're on the hunt for Zaat.
Yes. This is the epic climax of the movie.
Yeah, which takes 45 minutes.
It's half the movie, yeah.
So the guy is riding around on the Jeep. He's hanging outside the Jeep. The sheriff and his black son are driving the Jeep.
For whatever reason, he can't sit comfortably in the... Maybe it's because there's a black man in the car.
Some sheriff, yellow-bellied, the damn nigger lover to boot.
He finds a little dune buggy thing.
It's a little watercraft.
Yeah, it's one of those things that can go on land or in the water. It's not his. It comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
He just gets in it and starts riding it.
Yeah, it drives it into the water, and then it starts going 1 mile an hour.
Yeah. The buggy thing is one of those things, again, like the hippie scene, where they probably knew someone that could play guitar. And they knew somebody that owned one of those. The director's brother had one of those. So they were like, we got to put this in the movie.
Check that out, will you, huh?
And so they show up at Zaat's house. The African Floridian goes inside. He finds nothing inside, but the sheriff remains outside and then gets into an awkward fight scene with Zaat. Inside, they find the girl, and that's really one of the best fight scenes in the movie. You know, things happen in Zaat. Zaat shows up, he walks around a lot, Zaat hits somebody, and then the movie ends. And you're like, who was I supposed to care about? What was happening? What was the ultimate goal?
The goal is Zaat. The goal is the costume.
Yeah.
That's the reason the movie was made, was for the costume. The costume is amazing. It has no articulation whatsoever in the face.
Yeah.
And I would gather that the actor wearing it couldn't see in the costume, because there's lots of takes that they kept in the movie of him tripping on everything.
not only is he constantly tripping on things, and they keep it in the movie, they hold on shots of him for extended periods of time. Just long stretches of Zaat walking.
Well, it's sort of like they say, like Zaat, the scene is Zaat goes through town. You know, Zaat walks through town, and instead of setting it up in all these like clever camera angles and editing it quickly, like, you know, Zaat's shadow goes by and he walks, there's like a literal interpretation of the script. Zaat walks into town.
Yeah.
And then there's a light on the car that's moving along with the camera, and they're just filming them. And it's a literal interpretation of the script. And, and that's a lot of the charm in the movie. It's like the complete and total lack of like the film language.
Well, you can tell it was done by a company that does industrial films, because it's like, we need wide shots of our facilities.
Yeah.
So you film it, you pan across their warehouse or whatever. Just replace that with a catfish monster.
So it was kind of amazing because Zaat was recently released on Blu-ray.
It's odd timing that we just discovered it, and then shortly after it was released on the Blu-ray. So yeah, this is the bootleg copy we had. The new release, similar cover, looks like this. Not as exciting of a background as the bootleg though. The unfortunate thing about the new release is that it has the proper aspect ratio. The Laserdisc transfer that we watched originally was, apparently the movie was shot open matte, where it's shot where there's certain areas of the film that are exposed that aren't meant to be seen in the final projected version. Similar to Pee-wee's Big Adventure, there's a part in that where he's pulling the chain out of the bike, and on the VHS release you could see the chain underneath coming through the bike.
Right, yeah, or you would see boom mics.
Or you see boom mics, yeah.
I remember I watched the film in the theater. I watched The Patriot with Mel Gibson.
Oh.
And they didn't have the mat on the whole time. The projectionist forgot to put it on.
Oh, wow.
And the whole movie had a boom mic constantly in the frame.
But there are parts of Zaat that are really charming in the Laserdisc transfer version. Like the fact that apparently the guy in the Zaat costume just wanted to be comfy most of the time.
Yeah.
So he was wearing tennis shoes, and there's a couple parts in the movie where you see him in the Zaat costume in tennis shoes.
I think with Zaat, it's not up there in the top movies of so bad it's funny. It's up there in the top movies of you're constantly shouting questions at the screen.
Yes,
like,
yes.
What the fuck is happening? What is this person doing? I think we yelled more questions at the movie, you know, per any other movie that I've ever seen.
Probably, yeah. The only one that may have more questions shouted at would probably be Things.
Yes.
And Things is a movie that we may have to bring up at some points in the future.
Yeah. I'd rather not talk about Things.
That's why we should.
Sargassum, the weed of deceit.
It's important. Prepare yourselves. Yeah, I hear you. For Deathstalker II. It is a movie so bad, so bad, you guys, that you'll wish that death were stalking you.
Okay, here we go. This is how this works.
You drop the ball, we choose a movie.
Whoa, wow.
Oh, it's all over the place.
Let's go. Whoa, jeez.
No!
What do we get?
Deathstalker II!
Oh, fuck! Deathstalker 2, his battle isn't over yet. Because there's a 2. Oh dear.
Wait, we need to remember what happened in Deathstalker 1.
Rape.
Besides that.
Whimsical rape.
Okay.
Puppet guy. All right. Twice the action, twice the passion, twice the adventure, and yet it's only 85 minutes long.
Perfect.
That seems crazy. Monique Gabrielle, a sexy star of Bachelor Party, Hot Moves, and Flash Dance. And John Terlesky, star of Secret Admirer, and The All-Nighter, and Chopping Mall. Tiny face from Chopping Mall, he is the Deathstalker. Join forces to swashbuckle their way to save civilization in this outrageous sequel to Deathstalker. Enter Deathstalker, capturing the real Princess Evie, not the evil one. He must now return her to a rightful place of power, but the fabled swordsman battle has just begun. Standing in his way are cutthroat pirates, bloodthirsty Amazons, flesh-eating zombies, and then things start to get dangerous. Finally, they confront the sinister power mongers in a spectacular duel to the death.
So wait, this movie involves another swordsman's battle.
Yeah. I can't say I'm shocked by that.
Get a new premise, Deathstalker.
Listen, but here's the thing. When the warlords fall, Deathstalker will be king. So we don't have to watch the movie. We can just, we're done. All right. Even after all that, I guess we have to watch it, so let's go do that.
Great!
Walking to watch the movie.
Is that where she keeps it?
Guys, I'm not dead. It was just insurance fraud.
Fine, yeah, we're watching Deathstalker 2. Just sit. Go. Look at that.
Did they rape yet?
Which way, O mighty Oracle?
Why did they call you the Prince of Thieves?
Because of seal shit.
Which way?
The West Road.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. The crystal ball never
She's so bad.
So is he. Look at him.
He looks like he's having fun though. She looks like she's trying. He's just goofing off.
Yes. But that's his problem. He's goofing off.
No, that's to the benefit of our viewing.
Yeah, you want a good serious Deathstalker in this plot?
Yes.
Right.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
If this were the guy from the first movie, it would really bring us down.
Yeah, that's how they say it, all right.
1 against 100.
Make that 2 against 100.
Kill them.
Hey!
That was apropos.
That was fine.
Yeah,
But
that was good
at this
use.
point, though, it's laughable anytime.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Is there another way in?
Of course.
That was the weirdest hee-haw joke I've ever seen.
The next movie we watched, everyone, was Deathstalker 2.
Deathstalker as well.
Deathstalker also.
I'll have my revenge, and Deathstalker 2.
What? What?
Wait,
we got a title drop.
His name is Deathstalker 2.
No. T-O-O is what she. That was the joke.
Jay, I know you're a big fan of the Deathstalker series. So if you could, please describe for us Deathstalker 2.
What was the plot of Deathstalker 2? Well, we have a new Deathstalker who's played by Tiny Face from Chopping Mall.
Yeah,
from the
old
director of
Terlesky.
Chopping Mall. And Deathstalker teams up with a woman who is clearly a professional actress.
She's very good.
Give me a break. How's an oracle supposed to make a living?
She's very, very good.
Yes, all of her lines are the best.
Yes.
This is bad. This is real bad. The princess is being imprisoned by Jarek.
She may be the best actress. Did she win an Academy Award for
Eat
Deathstalker
shit,
2?
Meryl Streep. Deathstalker 2 is where it's at.
She's the princess of some kingdom, but her clone has taken place as the princess, and she's like a peasant woman
Isn't
now.
that the other movie?
No. They're mildly similar, which means that you will confuse them endlessly.
And both had lightsabers. At least I have that.
No.
They didn't know.
No.
Both of their performances make this movie.
Yeah?
Deathstalker because that actor could not care less.
Now, would I do a thing like that? Come on, let's go find that horse and get the hell out of here.
And he is having fun. And her because she is trying her hardest and failing as hard as anyone could possibly fail.
But I am a princess. Or I was.
jerk made a double of me, put her on the throne, and seized the kingdom.
It's amazing. It's amazing. So they team up to get back to her kingdom so that they can take down the clone her and the people that have put the clone version of her into power.
Yeah, she's under the control of John Lazar from Beyond the Valley of the Dolls.
This is his happening and it freaks him out.
Exactly.
The evil sorcerer Jarek.
But this is the most amazing thing about this movie is that Deathstalker has grown as a character. In the first movie, he was A-okay with rape. Here, he's only kind of okay with punching women at first.
Only when they deserve it.
Only when they deserve it.
He's okay with womanizing, but not necessarily rape.
Not full on rape
or hurting.
But the best thing about this movie is that there's no rape, right?
You're the one that's gonna be sorry. Let's get her.
There's some assault.
A little assault.
There's an attempt at rape.
There's a pinch of
Three
assault.
guards try to rape the princess.
Yeah. It's shot we actually likened it more to like a Three's Company, where it's like it's shot 70s flat.
It's just flat, even lighting.
Well, the big the big day and night shocker was that big King Arthur's court scene, where in Deathstalker 1 it was like a horrible orgy.
Yeah.
And this one it was like the PG version of a XXX film.
It was like a children's television show.
And it was shockingly different.
The only thing that looked moody was when they cut to footage from the original Deathstalker.
This almost seemed like a rebuttal to Deathstalker 1. Because part of the plot of the movie is Deathstalker having to answer for his crimes against women.
Yeah.
Your legend precedes you. Your exploits as a womanizer are well known in these parts.
Well, I am more of a lover than a fighter.
I hope not.
Huh?
For some reason, they had a wrestling ring.
Amazon's had a wrestling ring.
It's anachronistic. That's the thing. This whole movie is who cares?
Yeah.
This is the lead actor saying who cares? This is a shit movie.
This whole thing is Deathstalker 1 made some money. Let's slap together a sequel.
Sure.
You have to buy your clothes at a special store.
Although, that's fair though. You can't use fists when you're wrestling.
Josh, one of the funnier moments during our screening was someone said this feels like a Mel Brooks film because they're like these are my hitmen, and it's like we're guys.
That's right, the guy with the eye patch.
Yeah,
we get a flat dolly shot.
Flat
one
dolly,
person next character.
Trucking shot, left to right.
Yeah.
From this guy to this guy to this guy, and then the last one is the comedy punch, and you called it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I've got just the butchers to do it. Say hello to Crazy Otto Rheingold, the Mad Russian. Hello.
Wait, he's the Mad Russian?
Lemurian massacres that killed hundreds and left.
Now this is a Mel Brooks movie.
Yeah, it has a Mel Brooks feel to it.
On the Genghis Khan strike force, part-time consultant to Attila the Hun. Next, John the Baptist Bombasso.
like the next one would be wearing all pink and be flamboyant.
Yeah, the last one has to be a joke.
Yeah.
Possibly a little person.
And last but not least, the real fight.
Damn!
Oh my God!
Do a new Mel Brooks one.
You're the real seer. It almost felt like a flat-out comedy.
Yeah.
That was one
it
of
was
the
very
few...
self-aware. The very beginning of the film, we watched it and it was so bad that we thought they were going to pull back to reveal a Hollywood set, and that Deathstalker was just an actor, like that scene in The Rocketeer.
Oh, my prince, would that you drink of my lips as deeply?
Cut! Back to first position.
Yeah.
When and he's doing the swashbuckling like Errol Flynn kind of thing, and they pull back to reveal that it's just a scene being shot in a Hollywood film.
But it's going to be some weird meta thing.
Yeah, right. And then so Deathstalker is just some Hollywood actor who gets transported into a fantasy land.
Oh, is this gonna be some kind of stage? No,
it feels like that.
Yeah.
The sound
he's an
design
actor?
for the sword hitting.
Those look like practice swords, like they're fake.
Yeah.
Rich, you might be right with your theory.
Whoa! Hey!
Stage play?
That it's part of a, yeah.
No, I think this is the movie.
Wow. The realization set in that is the actual movie.
This is the
that
film.
we're watching. We thought it was a recreation of a phony Hollywood production, but it was real.
Oh my, a princess? Would that you drink of my lips as...
But we saw heavy influence from outside sources. What was popular in the mid to late 80s, the opening was a Raiders opening where he steals a jewel, so very self-aware. We cut to some Return of the Jedi being carried into the Ewok village.
Surprises! Some Oracle you turned out to be.
Somehow I got the feeling that didn't help us very much.
On the sticks and in the big net.
I don't suppose you guys are hunters and I stepped into your bear trap. No, I didn't think so.
Which may have actually been the exact same net that they bought at a flea market.
Yeah.
Whiskey.
So Deathstalker goes in the mausoleum, and the door closes on Lady, and then he talks to Sorcerer.
Yep.
And Sorcerer says, "Ooh, I'm gonna use my magic," and that makes zombies come out of the graves.
I guess.
And also makes the mausoleum walls close in with spikes.
Yep.
Like
Haven't seen that before.
A very similar film, Goodfellas. That scene where Joe Pesci.
Oh, yeah.
He crushes his mafia opponents.
The wig maker.
Yeah, the wig maker. He puts him in that thing, and then
Yeah, just like.
Told you I had a surprise.
You get him, girls. Yeah.
Fuck him up.
What are you doing?
Some dancing.
Having a dance time.
I hear some music starting. I'm really feeling this movie.
And explosions too.
What? Lightning?
It's Zeus. It's Zeus.
Well, there's a big battle at the end. Let's talk briefly about the big battle at the end.
A lot of lightning.
Oh yeah, that's never explained.
Where did the lightning come from?
We were speculating that the Amazonians were asking Zeus to help them, but they weren't.
This is not overt at all.
They weren't, and they weren't technically Amazonians. They were just like female
There's
warriors.
warrior women, yeah.
Right, you just class them as Amazonians because that's what we're used to.
My guess is that they had some pyrotechnics left over. They were using them, and then later on in post-production, they said,
"This doesn't make any sense."
Put some lightning bolts in there.
Because this is the movie where the band of bounty hunters were firing explosive arrows at Deathstalker and the lady on the horse. So things were blowing up.
Yes.
So we've established the production does have pyrotechnics, and they had some left over.
Yeah.
And so they're like,
well, put them in there.
Hey, put them in there. And then, wait, why are things blowing up? I don't know.
We didn't get any shots of archers with the exploding arrows.
Right.
Damn it.
Yeah.
That was another thing. After lunch, they just forgot about it because this is a who cares movie.
Yeah.
Listen,
whatever.
We already blew up a little person. What more do you want?
Yeah.
It exploded.
He just exploded?
Yeah.
I think he fell on his arrows, but
the exploding arrow went off.
That's hilarious.
Adorable.
And first off, the princess has to kill her evil twin, and so there's a big Scooby-Doo thing where she's like, boo-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo,
And then she just stabs her.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, that was it.
All right.
You know, I thought they were going to do the switcheroo at the end.
Oh, that's too clever.
Not in this Deathstalker.
Yeah.
What was Jarek's goal? What was his main villain plot?
Oh, he wanted to retain control of the kingdom by making the evil princess stable and be able to kill the good princess. Because there was like a thing where like one of them they both had to be alive And he was like, I just need to make a couple more.
So he wanted his evil clone to retain the throne.
Yes, and retain power. Okay. Yeah. But it was like just a couple more little
Which he did.
formula.
He came up with the formula so the clone could live without the host.
That was when she stabbed the hipster.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
The whole hipster stabbing scene, if you remember. And the clone was still there, just like, I guess I'm
She
the
stabbed
hipster now?
that hipster with the little mustache.
Yeah.
Right through his flannel.
Right.
And she hit his LP.
Right.
That he just carried
And
inside
he
of his
was like,
shirt.
oh, I was just gonna make a pour over coffee. Right. I remember that very famous scene.
I'm curious to see where they go with Deathstalker 3. Do they go back to the serious roots of the original film? Do they keep up with the who gives a fuck attitude of the second movie?
Right? Doesn't it get you excited?
I hope we never find out.
We know the rules of Plinketto. Once one Deathstalker is removed,
Now we gotta
another
put
takes his
Deathstalker 3
place.
on there. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so on what has been the low point for best of the worst?
I'm gonna say this was the most confusing.
So Mike.
Oh God.
You just because you're closest to me.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it.
What's the best of the worst, man?
I know you're going to ask me that question, and
I mean, that's the show. So
because it lacked the frustration of the first one and the last one, I think I have to go with Deathstalker 2. I like the cavalier attitude of the actors.
Fuck it.
And the director and the writer and everything about it.
Yeah.
It's challenging, like, to discover what their motive was, and same with this.
Yeah.
And so it's a really tough decision because Nail Gun Massacre had some fun stuff in it, and this had some fun stuff in it. But I think overwhelmingly, now that I think about it, really hard. If I were to pick a best of the worst, it has to be Deathstalker 2.
Yeah, it's a hard-fought battle, but the movie...
This doesn't seem hard to me.
The thing that, and you're probably going to agree with me in the long run, but like the one that acted most like a movie that I could watch from beginning to end was Deathstalker 2. But Deathstalker 2 had all those things you look for in what we call film. It's a movie.
Yeah.
These two, I'm not really sure.
I don't know what they are.
I'm not really sure what they are. They're like...
I feel like a doctor looking at a lump.
Yeah.
I gotta send this off to the lab.
R.I.P. Rich Evans. Absolutely. Jay?
Deathstalker 2. It was legitimately entertaining. It was fun. I enjoyed watching it.
Right. Well, so like Deathstalker 2, for me, is winner by default. It would not win any other night of the
I don't
week.
know. I would legitimately watch Deathstalker 2.
I agree it wins the night, but it's just that side of like, we're also in on the joke.
It's riding the line. Well, the fact that all the shows they create, at least early on, have that sort of like DIY kind of charm to them, where it's just like, oh, I'll get my next door neighbor who's a karate instructor, and I guess Trinidad Silva, it turns out no one knows who he is or where he came from.
No.
I thought you hired him. But.
That's right.
Where did you find this guy? Me? I thought you hired him.
Yeah, and the idea that they're able to start licensing B movies to show, like Gandhi 2.
Yeah, I guess that doesn't really fit because that's an actual movie in this world, I suppose. It's not like something they made.
Exactly. Well, and that's kind of what I thought Conan the Librarian was as well.
Yeah, I
It
suppose.
was like trailers for movies they're going to show. Because, well, that was very popular on UHF stations. Like, you know, that's like something like Mystery Science Theater 3000 exists because this UHF station has all these movies they've licensed that they can just do whatever they want with, essentially.
Yeah.
So that's why that show exists, is they just had all these B movies that, like, KTMA owned or owned the license to show.
Gandhi 2.
I mean, everything about the movie is hideous.
I am not gonna sleep with one more guy until I am sure he's the one. That's disgusting, Donald. I dated him.
I like the predictability. I like knowing they're gonna end up in together in the end. I don't even mind like being annoyed by it. Like I'm kind of amused by the horrible writing and like I like laughing at it. It's like Mystery Science Theater or going to see Flash Gordon. Terrible movie, terrible, but you still watch it.
Ape's fun in a generic, like, Mystery Science Theater way.
Yes.
It's the perfect Mystery Science Theater movie that was never on Mystery Science Theater.
Yeah.
We didn't watch it, so we're not stealing their jokes. I don't watch that crap.